What is up? Hopefully this stream is starting. We are getting back in Heaven's Vault. I got about 4.5 hours into my first new game plus, and we've done some cool stuff. Last stream was a couple days ago, and what did we do? We went to the Withering Palace at the end of last time, and now we're ready to go see Oroi, I think. Howdy, Jonathan. How are you doing this morning? Yeah, the story so far is very different from anything I've ever seen before in this game. Yeah, it does say that the vault is the ancient observatory. Of course, that could be an unreliable narration. And Remba believes the vault could save the nebula from darkness, which he is correct, I guess. Unless he's believing that that cratered moon is the observatory that can save the nebula from darkness, in which case he's wrong. I am doing fantastic. Thank you for asking, Joe Nathan. Maybe I should ask everyone how to pronounce their names, huh? Before I just scream it out to the ether. Let's just get going, I guess. And I think I'm just wandering on the way to Elbereth. Yeah, we said we were going to a ruin. We're navigating to a ruin. In the top left there, behind my face. I love the fast rivers. Wish they were all fast. The waste. Wait, what part of... I've never been here before. Where the heck am I? Cool. I forget what's up here. This is the... Yeah, this is that ruined place where I got the book, The History of the Lost Future. No! I was holding down right. Okay, excellent. I've been considering Remba's decision to hide the funeral robe, mistress. It implies that he knew what it was. The robe that the last emperor died covering. He knew it was significant. So Remba knew the robe of the last emperor was significant. Why did he hide it then? Perhaps he simply wished to hide his discovery of the ruined moon. That's the last emperor's hideout. But otherwise... It occurs to me he might have known that the site would be discovered. What's wrong with it being discovered? Why did he wish to conceal it? He wished to conceal what he found and had removed from there. Or... And who he found there. Yeah, he found the last emperor there. And he wished to conceal that. He found the last emperor of Iox there. So why hide the evidence the way he did? Seems clear he considered it a great secret. Why would someone wish to conceal that the last emperor had not been returned to the rivers? Perhaps because someone claims to be the emperor returned? This is something we've kind of talked about before. Yeah, Remba said Miari was lying. All this reincarnation stuff. Does anyone claim to be the emperor reborn? Let's ask about that last one. It's Miari. Not publicly. But the university, as you know, has its priesthood. They allocate power as they see fit. Remba was a dedicated member. They gave Miari the leadership role because they thought she was the reincarnated last emperor. That's nonsense. That's insane. I would guess it dates from the earliest empire period. Ooh, a piece from a nebula chart. Maybe we'll be able to track down some good stuff. I'm still a little tired. I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle these inscriptions this morning. I haven't finished my coffee yet. I always take way too long to finish my coffee. I think I don't actually like coffee. I think I'm just addicted to it, which is a bit of a problem. That's not that big of a problem, but you know. Is this right? No, I don't think it is. Where? Do I not know where? Interesting. Maybe it is right. Do I not know enough? Oh, that ending was junk. I knew that ending didn't make sense. I forget that there can be junk at the end and the beginning. Well, I usually remember the beginning, but then I forget the end could be junk too. Okay, so yeah, this is where, right? Nope. Nope, not where. Yeah, because where was a question with a place. That makes sense. This is like movement. So, if you can, I guess. I don't know why that's if. It's not movement, is it? That little symbol. That doesn't mean just movement. I could sail forever. Oh yeah, I've had this dialogue before. Oh, and now we need to figure out where we're going, right? Do I know where to go? Oh, I'm just going to an unexplored ruin. Oh, it keeps track of the unexplored ruins that we've gotten close enough to? Maybe we just do that. That's kind of fun. 6 will take us to this one. While we wait for maybe people to join. I don't know. I mean, 1 or 2 is plenty for me. I don't need a lot of people to watch. Would you run out of sky? Indeed. But 6 cannot take control. Oh, there it is. 6 can take control. And I'm not going to... there was another one right next to me. Are you kidding me? Dang it. Oh, no, but I did see the one next to me, but it looked like I had to, like, turn around in a weird way. Yeah, like, I did kind of see that I was going to have to go back this way anyways, and yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Okay, wait, so what did this just say? No, how do I get back? T. No. Where's the exit sign? What's happening? There's nothing behind my head this time. There's usually an exit button. Oh, I have to choose destination. Oh, I see. That's what happened. So yeah. Oh, wait. What the heck? Where are you going? Oh, you have to come in from the top. That's hilarious. All right, cool. Well, we'll explore. See that's what I was saying. It wasn't actually right next to us. Okay, wait. The robot you claim to have encountered after the hopper malfunction. It occurs to me it might have been a recording. I've given up on the voices, I suppose. So, okay, it was a recording, and this is interesting enough that I'm going to talk. A recording of what? Of Renba. Of whom, mistress? Renba. Why? Renba was a skilled roboticist. Yeah. Yes, I figured this out in real time. He may have found a way to store a recording and force it into my core. I feel like a genius for speculating that as it was happening. It was a message, not a recording. Oh, wait. It was a message, not a recording. I spoke to it. They are the same, mistress. But yeah, what's the difference between a message and a recording? But a message can respond. Messages such as the professor sends you are not live connections. Yeah, this is something actually I was kind of curious about. I think in the first, their recorded personality states. This would have been really helpful for the graveyard, as am I, mistress. A recorded personality state. So it has, like, a free will. There must be a Rebesque foil nearby to cut to resonate on a hopper's frequency. I missed a turn. Gosh, dang it. Short for whatever reason. Remba went to a lot of trouble to speak to you. So the messages and recordings, they do have the ability to have some sort of free will, some sort of logic. They have a brain. It's really interesting. A ruin. Okay, so the plan for this playthrough is to go to Oroi, right? Now, I was thinking that maybe I need to go to Huang and give him the weapons that I've acquired, because I have acquired at least one, like, knife or something. I forget what I got. But is going to Iox going to ruin what people were excited for last time? Because I don't want to do that if it's going to ruin it. Do not lose hope. Excellent. And we appear to not have any more ruins to go to, so we will go to... Should be able to give weapons directly to the gate. Yeah, but I kind of... If I was going to get useful stuff from Huang from him, is it worth like going to Huang first so that I can acquire more artifacts? I feel like it doesn't. For this second playthrough, it doesn't really matter.
If you sail too far, you'll meet yourself coming back.
I like the idea of getting a bunch of artifacts,
I've sailed
but like
plenty,
I have plenty.
and I still don't know who I'm supposed to be.
I love that dialogue. Sorry I talked over it. These alleyways will always be my home. My character wants to be an Iox. Yeah, I don't know what the conditions for the Oroi conversation are, Jonathan.
No one looked up to watch us arrive.
We'll find out.
The people here only ever look down.
Yeah, this is Six's first time. This is not my home. I lived here for nearly 20 years, but now my home is Iox. I don't know. There are places in the Catkiss where I know every stone. Dream these alleyways. Should I go see Timor at any point? I'm kind of thinking that these shoot... Wait. Does she... I think actually when I go to the Stone Feet, she walks down. I don't really care about that. So let's just go to the gate. This must have all been very fine once, but it seems to be decaying. Yeah, this was the Palace of Princes. Maybe. Gate to the Upper Citadel. Is this where the robots actually... No, Iox is where the Steel Emperor was. Of course it's a hopper. How else could you get up there? I cannot see the eye, mistress. Without a line of sight to the eye, how does one use it? I have a lot more context for this conversation. What is a hopper eye? The eye is a focus. It receives and reparticulates the hopper signal. I feel like this is the third time I've heard some of this stuff. I must assume this gate contains the hopper source. There must be a comparable gate above fitted with an eye. And you have a hopper with you? I was never clear on how the robots and the hoppers work. So he carries a source and he needs the eye. Okay. I assume you have used the gate before. You sound like you don't trust me. A hopper takes one's corporeal form to whatever. Okay, I mean, stop worrying. I think we have to go in and you have to come with me. The Elberethians go through every day. It'll be fine. Let's read the inscription. And maybe I should keep track of what's written on the gate so that maybe we can start translating the spoken dialogue a little bit. Is that a thing? We got with pilgrim? It's Maybe junk at the beginning. Pilgrim's Gate. Oh, it's Pilgrim's Gate. Do I have pilgrims? Nope. And that is Pilgrim, right? That was confirmed. I think so. That will do it now, but of course I knew it was a door. Pilgrim's Gate. Maybe it's not Pilgrim. I should check that was confirmed. So, there's words. A word, specifically. It's... What is it again? Set Boyaki Rafar. Oh, that the gate is saying Set Boyaki Rafar means where do you want to go? Where to go? And then the word is it Catkiss? No, that's the lie. I forget what the actual word is. Oh no, it is Catkiss. And then Ray Menya, and I missed it. Nothing's happening because we have weapons. Most impressive, mistress. Most impressive. Do we keep saying cat kiss or do we give up first? I forget. Stupid contraptioned Remenya. Something. Okay. How do we give him the weapons? I forget. Oh yeah, Sleeset was a thing. Let's say Sleeset. It's not going to work because we still have weapons, but... Oh! Right. That was Six's thing. Sleeset is like reset or something. That's hilarious. And Malafar was something, right? Was that a place? No, I don't think so. That was like no or yes or... I don't know. Didn't think that would do any good. Set Boyaki Rafar. Iferali, that means open. Wasn't that one of the words of ancient you told me? Set Iferali, Set Boyaki, Katafar. That's new. But what now? It is asking where you would like to go. Catkiss? Why isn't that an option? I guess Iox could potentially be okay. Silen Aang. Set Boyaki Katafar. Silen Aang was like no. Or impossible. Or like, what are you talking about? That's the wrong language. Syntax error. That's the word. Silen Aang is syntax error. Setboyaki Katafar. Where do you want to go? Katafar is where? No, I already said Setboyaki Rafar was where. Okay, how do we give him the weapons? I know there's a way. I've done it before. I think we have to walk away from the gate. And if Arali changed the thing, we just need to know more of the language. Set Boyaki Kat Ifar. Okay, let's walk away this time. Sorry. Just wasting time here. Wasting everyone's time. Remark. Maybe the gate didn't like something I've got with me. Gee, you think? Silver blade fragment. Gate doesn't like weapons. Yep. Gate has simply rejected you. Perhaps you are too Ioxian now. That is offensive. What did I do? I have no idea, mistress. Y'all let me know if the sound is messed up, right? Good faith to you. Good faith. Is there something wrong with the gate? Nah, it's as temperamental as ever. Ah, there we go. 6, take the silver blade fragment back to the ship. I didn't know you could do that. We don't have to, like, give it to the gate and lose it forever, huh? Sweet. Oh, wait. Are we going to go without 6 now? Whoa. What is happening? Can we get up there? Can we go talk to Oroi without 6? Oh, he's back. Aini Huake. It's working. So Aini Huake is like, okay. Or traveling now, master. Well, I know it's not master because that was Micus, isn't it? Okay. We're inside the citadel. The main courtyard. Alleys leading off in all directions. It's easy to get lost up here. Stay close. Let's go talk to Oroi. See if she can upgrade 6. And hopefully if she can't, we can come back later and get the upgrade. Because that is so intriguing to me. You guys, some people said that we could upgrade 6, and now I'm like, well, that's all I want to do in this game. Sidegrade 6.
On Elbereth, you could buy anything for any purpose.
Strong as oxen, dependable. Slave traders. I mean, I guess, are they slaves? I don't know. Maybe she's just like a worker. It's a work market. Workers? You surprised by that? Yeah, I guess we're kind of defending the system in this playthrough, right? Wait, but this apparently Iox doesn't allow the workers? Oh, I cannot be here. It's for people, not machines. Don't worry. You're in no danger. My ethical core is programmed against suffering. It does not differentiate by economic status. Mine is just the same, 6. But nothing we can do. I'm compelled to expend a considerable number of cycles verifying that before I can simply accept it, mistress. I'm sorry, 6. I wish I could fix it for you. I really do. Wow, we are so nice to him. What is your ethical core anyway? Evidently, it is what stops me from pushing humans off cliffs, mistress. Is that something you want to do otherwise? Huh. Well, it was simply an example. Ugh. Were it to be convenient for me to do so, my core would prevent me. Okay, let's change the subject. You'll like Oroi. She's got your kind of mind. Didn't know that.
Oroi was my oldest friend. We'd grown up in the orphanage together. But I had left Elbereth and she had stayed.
This whole area is Oroi's, I think. She's useful, and people like to give her space. Do we inspect her stuff? No idea what those metal components are. Oroi's always playing around with magnets and wires and weird things. Wonder how business is going. People just bring her stuff, huh? Oh, it's an alms tray. Okay, and we can't knock. I don't want to offend her by striking more than once. We made that mistake last time. What do we do now? Do not strike again. Now we wait for Oroi to finish whatever she's doing in there and come and see who we are. Ooh, any guesses? Oh, it's you. It's good to see you. How do we... It is it? Yeah, that was maybe the wrong thing to say. Here to dump another broken robot on me? Well, I hoped you could fix that robot. Sure, you made out like it was dented, not fried. What's wrong with this one? Nothing. It's oh no, memory. No. It is why I was here. No. Backspace.
We'd been friends. Once.
Oh my gosh. Think. How's your family? Is that what you came to ask about? Should we ask about the daughter? Ooh, did you know the robots have control words? We can salvage this. Did you know the robots have control words? What's that? I'll show you. Yes, she's gonna be so excited. Okay, we're salvaging it. Slisette. By the moons? That's incredible. Mistresses? Not so long then. Still, who knew? Stop talking forever so you didn't know? Is it just this one? Or do they all have them? 6? I have no idea what you are discussing, mistress. Must be something burnt right down into the foil. Anything higher than that would be overridden by the robot's own intentionality. That would be something to test. Can a word bypass the ethical core? 6, what do you think? We're doing it. We're maybe doing it. Come on, give him a side grade. Stuck again. I never know how long it'll last. Mistress, I was considering another matter. We were wondering if your control words would bypass your core. Do you not know what you mean by a control word? Interesting. The system won't allow the system to know about its own overrides. Makes you wonder if you and me have overrides we don't know about. Whoa. Yeah, what do you mean? Oh, never mind. Forget it. No, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Did you ever fix that robot I sold you? I missed. No upgrading. No. Whatever it lost out there, it was really gone. Ended up borrowing a few internals for my collection. Oh, disgusting. And about the cat cascade. That Rebesque foil thing. Had to leave all my sharp things behind. Yes, it does that. The best way for you to get round it? No idea. I have a Rebesque foil in my arm, so it doesn't bother me. Ooh, I've heard of those. Good for you. Don't trouble your pretty head about it. So, you have a foil in your arm, huh? It's not deep, and it's only a small one. Nothing much, just enough for the gate to recognize you. I'm so sad that I failed you guys. Don't be a stranger. We'll be back. Hopefully we'll get a upgrade sometime. Man, I cannot believe I freaking told her nothing was wrong with the robot. Unbelievable. The memory issues dialogue was right there. It was right there. And I said nothing. I said nothing was wrong. Oh my gosh. Well, maybe next playthrough. Maybe next time. And maybe it's not too late. Farwet, you. Me? Who? Me? Dang it. I don't see any other Farwet here. You brought a Miameki with you. A robot here. Yeah, Miameki is robot. Oh, keen eyes, trader, keen eyes. How does this game handle sarcasm? Yeah, it's good. It's good. Soapstone still has a spark. Tell me, Soapstone, who are you to bring a mechie down here? What good are the metal things to anyone? Let's start a riot. I don't want an argument. We'll be good. And then get off my moon. It's not your moon. Peace, peace, peace. I don't know why I'm being nice to her. Because I was mean to her last time. Well, I wasn't mean to her. Go in peace. Leave me alone. Farwet Salahua. Excuse me if that's so offensive. Offensive slang. Perhaps you are having too much fun. Okay. The workers, I think, are unnecessary. If you want me to... How do I go down here? If you want me to... Oh, actually, no. I can't get to Remba's dig site. We can go to the graveyard. But maybe I do need... What's his name? Forget his name. We'll go back to Iox, though. Or Tappy, of course. Do you believe the workers are well treated? I'm sure they are. I fear you are lying, mistress, but I appreciate your consideration. That's not for your benefit, 6. My own ethical core doesn't do so well in this place either. We can get to Tappy's this way. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Man, Oroi hates me, huh?
The cactus is like a maze. But I'd spent 10 years tearing through these alleyways. I could have found my way to Tappy's in the dark.
I guess we'll ask. Yeah, we'll ask about the Rebesque foil. Excellent. You've never seen the internals of a robots, then? Well, I have, but it wasn't labeled. Oh my. What? Oh, that we have seen the insides. A Rebesque foil is a small scrap of metal inscribed with enormous detail like one of your fingerprints. No, I've actually never seen it. Nonetheless, you are conversing with one at this moment. A Rebesque foil is the robot. Cool. I'm learning so much more about the world in this second time through. Oh, that Tappy. Always stealing our stuff. Oh! Oh, but it's you. Welcome back to Elbreth, Moonflower. Tappy. Now, before you judge me too harshly, I confess I only really saw the robot. But friends, as you know, are friends. So have your no doubt precious clay figurine back. That's what you chose to steal? Interesting. Do not trust this man. Oh, you don't trust him. Interesting. Tappy and I have a long history. It'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. The trick is, you just don't trust. And it'll all work out. And I think we don't give him anything. Right? Is there a point to giving Tapping anything?
A little museum to junk. Pots and boxes, spoons and hooks and pocket knives.
I guess it's like a bit of role-playing, like I did last time, where you try to acquire the more valuable sounding stuff.
And at the centre of it all was Tappy, grinning away like a skull in a bodysuit.
A skull in a bodysuit. That's so good. Do you have much in stock at the moment? Straight to business. And yeah, like I was saying, like if we had like a scrap of a sail or something, we would trade that for, a gold compass. Okay, the book made somewhere distant. I would like to go to the dig site without the worker I think. That sounds interesting to me. But I don't think the somewhere distant is that. Is this going to be the Heaven's Vault? Is that the somewhere distant? Oh, right. So I need to go to Huang, show him the stuff, and then take it to Tappy to get new stuff, and then go to Huang. That's interesting. Thank you, Jonathan. Very helpful. Now, did Huang give me the... No, Huang didn't give me anything. Yeah, when you give stuff to Huang, he just takes them. So you don't give anything to Huang. A hefty book or a knife? I don't know. Why am I thinking about it? Sure. Oh, wait. Oh. We're going to lose the knife, though. Dang it. Such an idiot. It's too early. Oh, we're not necessarily going to lose the knife, because we realize we can leave it in the Nightingale. And we try and got nothing to trade. It's worthless, huh? Alright, well, I'm just going to go to Swaying next, I guess, and talk to Mayari. Maybe talking to Mayari and then going back to Oroi will allow us to side grade 6. Alright, which site? Which site did we pinpoint? Oh, and Timor can give us artifacts too. Is that worth it? Oh, well, whatever. Yeah. Should I just rest to go to Ajax? It's the fastest way, right? And we can see which site we triangulated. Well, no, we can't. Do it later. The Hallowed Halls of Learning. Curator? No, just a random person who wanted to say my name. People love saying my name in this game. Aaliyah, you're back. Indeed, I am. Oh, I guess we can show him an artifact. I don't know. What's the difference between an artifact and a text? Why would you say that it's for the curators, Aaliyah? I'm not going to give it... Okay, so he's gonna help. Maybe the artifacts, like, it depends on, or it impacts how he helps with the inscriptions. So he recognized what? This is definitely a word in here, so that's good. And then we got stuff I don't know. Right? I don't know this. Loyalty. It's to speak and to not carry. Okay. Many people And carrying life. Army, I guess. The army demands your loyalty. Yeah, cool. That's an interesting sequence of symbols there. Carry not. Or something like that. The army demands your loyalty. Was this from the rebellion? Or was the Steel Empire, the citizens of the Steel Empire maybe called themselves the army or something like that? Or the Holy Empire called themselves the army? Or was there some other battle? Oh, the Protectorate, right? Fight until death and beyond. I kind of wish if you know how we know the language, it carries over. I've had this exact same inscription. I wish it would just fill you in with whatever you've done in previous playthroughs. Because I've definitely had fight until death and beyond before. By the stars, that was a long one. Kind of. Any more? Oh, let me see. Yes, more. Strong law? Is that right? Apparently. Is it law? Okay. What does that mean? It was just a piece. Just a piece. Strong law. No, nothing comes to mind. No, they will not enjoy the knife, Huang. Oh, well, of course. Can't help but notice. Seem to keep back a lot of things. It belongs in a museum. They're safe with me. No, yeah, they're safe with me. Are they? No one ever knows where you are. That's a good point. What if what happened to Remba happens to you? I'll be fine. My precious artifacts. Oh, it's you I'm concerned about. Oh, that's so sweet. It's always a pleasure, Huang. Can we pursue him romantically? Save the compliments for a moment, please. I found something out. Have you heard of a little place called Renaka? Yeah, I have indeed. That's where Mayari's from. You on a boat going to Renaka? I bet you turned green. You were... Well, what'd you do that for? We told him he's never coming on the Nightingale before. Well, I've got my secrets. The curators let me take a few things in trade. Anyway, on the boat there was a trader called Amadu. He was talking pretty expansively about something he'd found. He called it... Well... Mary told me you were looking for some kind of observatory. That's what Amadu said he'd found. Well, I'm looking for a particular observatory, Heaven's Vault. And my interpretation of what Remba was talking about and Huang is talking about here, or Amadu, is that Amadu is kind of mistaken that he thought he found the observatory that was the cratered moon because of the telescope artifact, but it's not really an observatory per se. It's just a place where they put a telescope. Can I show him another artifact? Sounds like it. Okay. A scratched flagon. I wish I kept track of which ones were at the dig site so I could show him the things that came from the dig site. We're correct about goblet. Oh, good. We can translate goblet. I'm sure that was locking me out of a lot of inscriptions. Okay, but this is the nice thing. A brass festive cup. Okay, the end. So the beginning could be junk, but the end is probably not junk. Is that what it means? Is this going to be a number? Are we going to get a number? That's 7, right? Oh, drowned. That's... No, sorry. When it's past tense verb, I think the past tense symbol comes after the verb symbol. So maybe it's like did drown yourself, like a weird tense thing. Yep, all just junk. Drown yourself in this rucka. Yeah, it's a thing for drinking. I would have guessed this was a drink, but apparently it's the thing that the drink comes in. Any more? Nope. Definitely do not archive anything, Huang. I kind of feel bad. I feel like I want to do an like a archive everything run where I never take anything to Tappy. I just take everything to Huang immediately and give it to him to archive. You ever heard the word slisette before? Don't say it. Wait, it's not going to do it? Yeah. I like that. Slisette. Does it like keep it going? Oh no, I don't think so. Like if we kept saying Slisette, would he ever come back? Sounds like the way they talk on Elbereth. Ah, yeah, the Elbereth speak comes from ancient. It takes him so long. Yeah, thanks, Jonathan. I theoretically want to do a run like that, but it takes him so long to go and come back. Yeah, that would be not something I would want to subject anyone to. I have no idea. Did I miss it? I missed it. It must be getting old. I hit 1 before it faded out completely, I swear. Oh no, does that hurt your head? Or are you just confused? I don't know. Alright, I brought you a book from the last site. From a site. It's an original copy of the Chronicles of Mazwai. He's going to be so happy. Oh, Aaliyah, it's beautiful. Aaliyah, it's annotated. This is incredible. I'll have to... You like it? I love it. All right, let me know if you find anything. Of course. Oh, of course I will. All right, and that was it, right? No more books on the shelf we can touch. Okay, let's go to Mari, I guess. Tell her what? That we went to the Withering Palace? I don't know, actually. Is there anything to talk to Mayari about anymore? No, don't hassle me. We speak with your master, 6. How reliable is your core, 6? Evidently it is the core of my being, mistress. If it goes, I go. Oh, maybe we can't go into Mayari's office? No, we totally can. Yeah, so last time we talked to her, she was talking about the ancient language, which I'm interested in. Let's learn about it, maybe. Aaliyah. Oh, maybe we can't talk to her, huh? We can talk to her. Aaliyah? Professor, I've been wondering something my whole life. Why did you take me from Elbereth? You've never really explained. I haven't, that's true. Do you need an explanation? Does it trouble you? Of course it does. You changed my whole life. That's the nice thing to say, right? For the better, I hope. Of course for the better. Just imagine I'd be like Oroi back there, grubbing in the mud. I don't often go to Elbereth, but I went looking for you. But I was just a child. Does she think I'm reincarnated? I had a sense you would be there. Aaliyah, I had to bring you here, Aaliyah. Because you're my daughter. Like for real? Or like the daughter of the last emperor? I can't be your daughter, Professor. I was born on Elbereth. The ladies in grey raised you in an orphanage, I know, and yet you are my daughter, Aaliyah, and I only want the best for you. What do you mean? Why did you abandon me? What? We can't ask her? Is she crazy? I guess I ask her if the university is flourishing. Is that kind of like a backhanded, like, oh, you're going to tell me, you're going to drop this bombshell on my lap and not explain anything? Well, I'll just sarcastically ask you if the thing you're in charge of is flourishing. I don't know. I think so. Perhaps one day you'll spend a bit more time here and see for yourself. Sure thing, Ma. What? Nice view you have from here, Ma. Yes, it is. There are a few other trees on Iox, of course. But I would happily chop them all down if it kept this one going a little longer. You Ioxians. Yeah. Chop down the many for the sake of the one. Wait, you have more books than Huang. How is that even possible? Yeah. Those books are not his, nor are these ones mine. They're just all the library, huh? All right. Yeah, thanks, Jonathan. He says, I think Mari believes Aaliyah is her reincarnated daughter. Yeah, she's the first empress. Was I saying that she was the last emperor reincarnated? No, she was the first empress reincarnated, supposedly. And so she believes that Aaliyah is her reincarnated daughter. Oh, wait, like actual in her body, she had a baby who was born and died, and then we were born later. Why would she believe that? That's very interesting. Anyways, is there a copy of Mazway here? Of course. You know Mazway was a sailor and a scholar. Like me, you mean? Maybe I'm Mazway reincarnated. Perhaps. Perhaps you'll write a book before the fall comes again, Aaliyah. Can we not talk about the fall? I'm so interested why you think the fall is coming. Because it's just bound to, because history repeats itself because of the loop. Aaliyah, I don't want anything to change between us. If I can't be a mother to you, then I understand that. Here we go. Well, you've always been like a mother to me. Except for the time when you abandoned me. That means more to me than you might know. Good faith to you, Aaliyah. Be well. Mistress, are you well? Is she telling the truth, Six? Please explain it to me, so my character can understand the way that I do after Jonathan explained it to me. You do not resemble one another, but that is a test of limited veracity. Okay, well, we can go back to the ship, right? Are you ready to go yet, mistress? You read my mind. Let's get out of here. So we left the university. Mayari seems to believe in the loop very inconsistently and always self-servingly. That seems like a very astute observation. I've had very limited interactions with Mayari, but yeah. Oh, inconsistently. Sorry, very inconsistently. Yes. Yeah, I'm not sure I've seen her not believe in the loop yet. But she does seem very fake. Oh, I did when she pretended to scatter the ashes. That seemed like if she truly believed in the loop, that would just be absolutely heretical. Like, you wouldn't pretend to scatter someone's ashes like that if you truly believed that it was useful. Okay, did we track down something? I guess we go to Ranaka and get the gecko. This is the mine. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait, hang on. In the Withering Palace, we'd found evidence that mine workers had broken their way inside and freed the robots kept there. If 6's core code is anything to go by, this is all related to the fall of Iox. I'd have to... blah, 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 blah. Okay, so we can go to the mine. Maybe that's where we pick up on the thread from the Withering Palace so that then we can go back to Oroi. Of course... someone put gecko in all caps. Jonathan put gecko in all caps, so we're going there, baby. Let's go. Let's go. I'm going to take a break, and maybe we'll get there on our own. Just like a quick 3-minute break. The coffee went through my system. You know how I'd be. The route goes right. Are we going to automatically go right, is the question. I guess I could pass control and we just get there immediately. But I like the idea of passing ruins, so we'll do that. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Okay. Cool. I'm back. Hello, hello. Is my headphones are just not working. Hopefully. You can hear me okay? I can't hear me. Why is that? Well, why could that be? Now can I hear me? Okay, you can hear me. That's good. I think my headphones just disconnected for whatever reason. Okay. So, we did not get very far. We've just been going in a circle, huh? Wait. We can change where we're going now? Interesting. But we already plotted the course to Ranaka. Yeah, interesting. Okay, anyways, I'll just pass control. Thank you, Jonathan. All paths lead to Iox, I guess. Just kept going in a circle around there.
We came to Ranaka like thieves, hoppering ourselves into a narrow alley between high blank walls.
Checkity check check. Now you can hear me. Now you can hear me. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. This is a mess. It's a mess today. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh boy. Well, I already talked to the fruit seller and couldn't get a fruit because I didn't have any jewelry. So hopefully we'll be able to get the gecko, but I kind of feel like I won't be able to. I don't know. Could get a rug for Miari or Timur. The bar could use a rug. Perhaps if the archaeology does not pan out, mistress, you could simply trade rugs around the nebula.
The market of Ranaka seemed to never end. Shoemakers sold boots to the fruit sellers, who sold sour apples to the knife makers, whose blades the shoemakers used to make boots. I don't know if anyone on Ranaka ever slept, but if they did, I bet they bought and sold their dreams.
Bet they bought and sold their dreams. Kind of just want to head straight to the gecko seller. They seem to sell everything here. Those are lizards, aren't they? Gecko! All colors! You sell lizards? That's crazy. Buy gecko. Vinous gecko, it climbs walls. So, how much does one cost? $33. 33 what? Good age for a lizard. Gecko now or gecko later? I'm gonna buy a gecko 6. I will not carry it, mistress. Don't be a kumquat fist 6. You'll like it. You two will be friends. You can bicker about me behind my back. Not having a gecko clambering around inside my lower quarters. Gecko now, please. Good choice. Let's see what you brought. I prefer ancient and mysterious things. Ooh, yes, I have this chipped coin. How about this? Just the thing, I assume. Well, it's not the best piece, but I'll need more to cover it. Well, I got this other coin with 6 sides. 2 coins? Is that 33? I've seen worse, I suppose. You have a deal. Excellent. We'll have to choose a name. What should we name our gecko? Why not call it 7, mistress? Maybe I'll call it... Sticky. I'm not naming him Huang, that's weird. He looks like bit like a stick. Very good. But mistress, I like that he starts telling us that while we can see. I think your gecko has escaped. Very possible. Gecko's very quick. Where did it go? Cracking stone. You want more, gecko? This time you hold it tight by the neck. But I want that gecko back. I like that gecko. Gecko, very hard catch. My job catching gecko is very hard. let's see if we can buy another one. How many geckos can we get in our ship? What about the silver scimitar fragment? It's not in the best condition, but it's not enough. Sure, we got plenty of stuff. Let's just give her everything. Gosh. Whoa, excellent. We got a second gecko. What do you think, 6? Looks like a rat. It's nothing like a rat. It has legs and it crawls. Also, mistress, I think your gecko has escaped. Sorry, I just want to check chat. Oh, bit rate is low, huh? It's fine though. Okay, sorry. The chat on my phone is not, like, I can't see the stream on my phone, so hopefully it's working. Oh man, it ran off again. I want it back. I want my money back. More gecko? You didn't. I did. Why didn't I? You did tell me that before. Why didn't I listen? Gecko very okay.
The fountain was messing about in the middle of the square, spitting at passers-by.
Okay, I had to log in with a different account. Now I can see. Now I can see the chat. Hello. All right, lizard seller must be a low-status job. I cannot imagine why. Did we get 2 geckos? Are there 2 geckos on our ship now? That'd be cool. Or was it the same gecko that we got the first time? Did she just like reach down and snatch up the gecko that ran away? So it's a private space, and we'll ask if they know Amadou. Amadou. Who are you? Looking for Amadou. Found him. What have you done to your robots? I treat mine badly, but this is macabre. They're servos, not robots. You buying? I got one already. Not buying. Well, These old robots are servos? That's interesting. Let's keep asking him questions about robots that I know really too little about. I'm very finished. Why don't you tell me why you're here? I'm looking for an observatory. Are you now? So, the little Ioxian with the big ears has sent a bigger Ioxian. Is this exactly what I did the first time? Darn it. The observatory is just a ruin. Is that so? You sure? I'm a scholar. I know things. I read things. So you're here from sheer curiosity, no other reason. That's right. Sheer curiosity. I like old books. Now we are making progress. Tell me. Tell me, how much do you like them? Well, yeah, sure. All right, what do you want? My robot? Ooh, I know a moon where a group of old robots are buried. Iox? They're still moving around down there. Fresh servos? Alright, by the goddess. I'm an honest man through and through. Please believe that. You tell me where to fly and I'll tell you what I'll know. You have a deal. Send him to the Withering Palace, huh? Interesting. Glass of water, then. I am a bit parched. Thank you. There are servos on a moon in the Withering Ways. An Ancient palace in a canyon blown with endless scouring dust, but they're there. Well, as it happens, I don't know where the observatory is. Whoever sent you to me was misinformed. Are you kidding me? These are the two options? We can't yell at him more? So you're saying this whole trip was a waste of water? Oh, not quite, not quite. As I said, I wanted to understand how keen you were. Keen enough to lie to a stranger on a strange moon, it seems. It's not a lie. What do you mean lie? What did I lie about? It's out there somewhere, the observatory. Maybe this will help you find it. Ooh, is this what we take to Oroi? I forget. Every abstract good movement. Every something robot, every good robot. True, honest. This is not right at all. Every, like, thing a robot makes is fair and true? Like, every rule a robot makes? Every order a robot makes? Every choice? Oh, yeah. It's... Oh, man. Yeah, cool. This is the ethical core. And it ensures that every choice a robot makes is fair and true. Cool. This is the 3 laws of robotics. Or Asimov's? Whatever. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure, Amadou. What a shark. Swinging his contacts. That's what happened, 6. They can all go drown themselves.
I could smell fried meat, spiced apple, fresh leather, wealth.
But let's respond to 6 first, right? Oh no, we'll respond to what we just thought about. This place is so happy. I can't imagine Elbreth being like this. Alright, well, we can just go back. Right? Do I need to talk with anyone? What happens if I talk to the daughter now? Ooh, yeah, they're great minds think alike. Excuse me. Yes? I'm new here. What should I try to get from her, Jonathan? New to the market? I'm looking for a bookseller. Are there booksellers here? A bookseller? There's one right behind you. Although she only sells 1 book. Cool. My friend came here to buy some books. Tell her how wonderful space travel is. Excellent. His name is Huang. I wonder if you met him. No, I'm sorry, I don't think so. But do you mean he sailed here? Did you? Yeah, my name is Aaliyah, but don't be pushy. Sounds good. Mina. You like reading? I like things. I like books. There's nothing wrong with that, is there? Oh, of course not. I love books too. Ooh, there are whole libraries on Iox. Yeah, suggests that she might want to be involved in sailing to Iox, huh? I've always wanted to visit a real library. Yes, here we go. Here we go. Iox has 3. Thousands of books. Some are so old no one can read them. You're teasing me. I'm quite serious. I'd love to see it. That can be arranged. But I can never sail. My soul is pure and I'll keep it that way. How can you see the nebula if you don't sail? No, let's be curious maybe. What do you mean by that? Only what everyone knows. The rivers damage the souls that sail them. I love sailing as well as books. But this... No, I need to suggest. I need to do more suggesting. I'm not being pushy enough. How appalling. I'm sorry, but most people... That was being pushy. That was appalling. Darn it. Most people wouldn't just say it like that. Doesn't your husband complain? How can you see the nebula if you can't sail? Do you really think like that? Darn it. You don't find you lose anything out there? Oh no, maybe we're good. Maybe we're good. I lose my way sometimes. But not my soul, if that's what you mean. The priests of the Great Loop are very clear about it. The rivers strip your soul. It's what they're made of, after all. The rivers are just air and water. They're no more harmful than a hose pipe. Why they flow, I don't know, but I've never seen any souls lost out there. Of course. Excuse me. I don't get much time. My father will have me back at the account soon enough. Darn it. I have a friend who loves reading. Maybe we can come to some sort of arrangement. There was that option somewhere. I bought a gecko, but he ran away. Onto my ship. Come find it with me. Why does anyone buy a gecko? Why did you buy a gecko? Why does anyone buy a gecko? They catch flies. The air here is very damp. Things rot quickly. Oh, but how do you stop them running away? I think your gecko didn't like you very much. Well, do you know Amadu? I'm sorry, Jonathan, I failed. Yes, I do. Why? He wanted to buy my robot. I'm not surprised. It's in excellent condition. I'm sure he'll give you a fair deal. He's my father. I'm sorry to trouble you. Come with me. I'll let you read. This game is ruthless. This game is ruthless. That was my best attempt at manipulation and encouraging someone to do something awesome. And, this game had none of it. I was too slow or too fast. I don't even know what I did wrong. If I might ask, mistress, what is the plan now? Let's leave. What? I guess I'm thinking. About what? Nothing. Let's get out of here. Fire it up. Right in front of Mina. You see this girl? This could have been you. Could have been you. Brutal. Brutal. Yikes, what have I done? That's what the game devs wanted you to feel while you're playing this game. They wanted you to think, yikes, what have I done? A whole bunch. And that is just mean. Alright, well, we got the gecko, hopefully. The bracelet from Amadu appears a genuine artifact, mistress. Okay, so we can trace it? We can, mistress. Excellent. Gecko? Gecko! Is that my gecko? He does like me. 6, look, the gecko came with us. I am aware. That's it. How did the gecko come with us? Wait, he ran away into 6. I didn't even think of that. I do not wish to talk about it, mistress. Did 6 do it on purpose for us, or did the gecko climb up inside of him? I think the gecko climbed up inside of him. He looks legitimately mad. But just one gecko, huh? I thought we got 2 geckos, but only one liked us. What's this? The shackle. Amadu's shackle. Oh, no voice act. Oh, I can do some voice acting if you want. Still don't know what it is. Oroi might recognize it. How you doing, Ploith 9000? Good to see ya. Where are we going? Can we take the shackle to Oroi? I failed to upgrade 6. It's still 6, and it's still like normal 6. I don't know. I'm guessing the upgrade has something to do with the memories. Amadu's observatory. Do we go there and that sends us to the ancient aquifer? I forget. Or we could go to the mine. Maybe the mine. I feel like I missed a lot at the mine. Or we go to Huang and then Tappy. What's the order that we do it in again? We show things to Huang and then we trade it to Tappy to get new stuff and then take it back to Huang. Okay, so let's go to Iox and then Elbreth and then maybe Iox again. Who knows? And then hopefully by then someone will have told me which of these new sites is the most interesting to go to next and what to try to do. And with just a little bit of encouragement, I will do some better voice acting. It's like easier to think about it if I don't do any voice acting. But I'll voice act. The Robot Empire 6. If we assume for a moment that there was one, it didn't survive. Nope. The fall came for it, and Empress took over. We are getting this so much earlier than we did last time. The Steel Empire ended and the Ioxian Empire began. As for the robots, they were buried under the plaza in the Withering Palace. That was after the Steel Empire ended? Because I thought the rebels' freedom. A few robots must have been kept around by the emperors. In places like the site of the Withering Palace where they couldn't do any harm. Until the Fallers came to the Withering Palace and turned the robots against Iox. Oh, the Fallers used the Withering Palace. I thought it was the first Empress that used the Withering... Right. No, this makes sense. I'm so... Ugh, duh. Duh. I've recovered a fragment of a pendant. I wonder how long it's been there. The seam has been marked with scribbles. Okay, so the Fallers used the robots, and then they buried them on Iox. Wait. This is still very confusing, actually, to me, because the emperors, or the Empress, the first Empress, buried the robots, but also the Fallers buried the robots on Iox. We'll figure it out. I'm sure it'll be fine. Is this all junk, or is this wins? I'm gonna guess this is wins. Doop. Drinks. Is there no hope for me to solve this? No, because that has to be part of it, right? Yeah, I don't think there's hope for me to solve this. We'll find out. There's always hope. Thanks, Jonathan. I appreciate that encouragement. I think I needed it. We'll see what she says. That usually works. Oh my gosh. There's too many little things that she's not going to say anything until I put them all in. Oh, and the of. Oh my gosh. There's like... Or the as. Hope is a mathematical uncertainty. Hope is a mathematical uncertainty. Okay, we don't have enough information. I love when we say it. Winds make things as things make things as. Hope is a mathematical certainty. Most likely this comes from the same place as the dented candle holder in the book that we discovered floating in space. That implies people often traveled to both the two places. This should help us locate a moon further out than any we had seen before. I could take the fragment of a pennant to Tappy on Elbreth. He might have something from the same site to help me locate it. Oh, if you believe that to be wise, mistress, he will, after all, exact a price. All right. Oh, he can't take control now. We gotta wait until the end of this fast river. Oh, my game looks like garbage. The river's so jittery, it's not letting me control the mouse either. I turned down the bit rate, so like the quality is lower a little bit because YouTube Live was having issues earlier. So if it looks especially bad, it's probably because of that. But also right now, like my game is kind of freaking out. It feels like it was freaking out at least. Okay, pass control to 6. And I'm curious if there's more for Mayari to talk to me about. Oh, we did speculate a little more about the fall that's coming. Of course, the fall isn't coming, is it? Maybe it is. That's going to have a lot more interesting context with the decision at the end of this game, now that I know about the fall. Ooh, how is it possible you remembered the Withering Palace? I will not speculate, mistress. I think I must consider the matter more. Maybe Oroi could help you! Let's go! Let's go! Upgrade! Oh, I do not want your friend poking around inside my core. She is an amateur. Would you allow a Mayersian pig slaughterer to perform a heart operation on you? Your silence is appreciated, mistress. Wow, that was some feistiness coming from 6 there. Okay. Well, hopefully we can say Slisette and then let Oroi do her thing without his permission. It's kind of messed up, honestly. Oh well. Who cares? Hello, Mayari. Mommy, as we learned last time. Nope, we got nothing. Is it flourishing? I think so. Do you think if we brought Huang a bunch of artifacts, then she would tell us it was super, super flourishing? Only one way to find out. Give Huang everything we got. Just kidding. We're joking about that earlier. Not just yet. Huang has some stuff for us, probably. Yeah, as I've learned, the game really wants you to like go do one little thing and then go to Huang, Tappy, Timor, Oroi, Huang again. Maybe Maersi? I should go back to Maersi. I never returned there at, period. I've never returned there in any playthrough I've done. So maybe this is the time. I missed a chance to talk with 6 there. Oh well. Aaliyah. Hello. I've made a few finds recently. Let's see them then. We've got this pennant. This is the thing that we speculated Tappy might help us with, right? If anyone is fluent at reading this stuff and, you know, just wants to tell me exactly what it says, that's totally fine. Excellent. He tells me that one. Excellent. This is the one we were just trying to figure out, and I couldn't because I didn't have this symbol in there. Although, that's not going to help. Unless this first part is blows or something, right? And then that was going to be wrong because we put in wins there. Okay. So yeah, I have hope. I have hope. Is it also... Oh, it's also back here. That's probably more important. Oof. Ooh, I don't know. Could be a bunch of things. Could be a bunch of things. Is that a word? Hmm. Oh, dang. We're done, right? I can put things here. Doesn't feel right. So what doesn't belong? Things. Well, I kind of knew there wasn't a things in there, although I put it here, I think. Oh, brother. Wait, where's the question mark one? It's at the end. Okay. So probably the question mark's definitely right. And then maybe it would help if I figured out what the sentence was saying. So the winds make... Right? This is make a shape. Form. The winds form us? Or the winds are made up of us? Okay. So yeah, I do think that's winds. And this is us. As... Do I know? Is that a word I know? Or is it like as the builders? But there's two of these right next to each other. Man, I don't know. I just don't know. And then there's not a... there's not a things. That means that maybe this is cup and then maybe this is junk at the end. Or uses. No, wait. Sorry. Opposite. Reverse. All right. There we go. Hope is a mathematical uncertainty. Let's go. That was a tricky one. Okay, so the winds... I was saying form, right? So mold makes sense. The winds mold us as someone who builds, as a potter molds a cup. The winds mold us as a potter molds a cup. I think that's just nonsense. I mean, it makes grammatical sense, but I don't think there's truth in that. I think that's just someone being poetic about how the nebula is important to the civilization that has established inside the nebula. This one is a fractured piece from an even longer phrase. Winds follow their path. Right, the items talk in this game. That's right. So the winds made the pennant. That was the item, I think, which totally makes sense. That's funny. Yeah, I feel like... Yeah, so that's at least the second time that that's happened, where an item has a voice of its own and the people write what the item is saying. But that, I mean, I feel like we don't really do that in our culture. We don't write things on items that are the items speaking. And maybe I'm just forgetting something obvious. But like I can't think of an example of that in my life. Oh, we got joy. Now where is it? It's over here, I think. Yes, this is it. Is that Huang's desk, or is there someone else who makes use of this library? This is all Huang's, right? It's a picture of a heavily scratched wind chime. I found it floating in space. Oh, man. This text is going very fast. This one is a broken fragment. Okay, so that start and the end might be wrong. Do you guys think I should slow down the talking? I like it fast again. I've said it before. I like that I don't have to wait for it. But if it's kind of annoying that I miss text sometimes or talk over it, I'm open to slowing it down a little. Our parents cannot take us away. That was in the History of Lost Futures, I think. My first playthrough. Or maybe not. I forget where I found... I've seen that exact inscription before. Not in this second version of Aaliyah's journey anymore. Yeah, heavily scratched copper wind chime. So is that saying that the parents cannot take the wind chimes away? No. I'm not finished with the flute. Oh, well, of course. Isn't that it? No, we got more artifacts for you. We've made some nice discoveries out there. Oh, yes. A lantern or candle holder. I forget what's going to take us somewhere interesting. Have you seen anything like this? Interesting. I've seen something a bit like that, I think. Only this one had some glyphs on it. Let me see now. I put it somewhere. Here. Did he reach over the railing and grab it? A small metal incense burner. It was found in an Elberethian market several years ago. Ooh, the start of a fragment of text. So it definitely starts with give. Wait. Probably. That's wrong. I did that all wrong. Mistress, you're an idiot. There must be another possibility. I agree. Okay, so give movement is... I believe you are correct about darkness. Give movement is its own word. So, yeah, what is this? Send. Yeah, it's like give with a little bit of movement. That glyph, that little symbol is definitely related to movement. Any more? Send away darkness. And that is exactly what a small metal incense burner does. No, do not archive the candle holder. Oh, well, of course. Hey, Connor, how you doing? Listen, Huang, I went to Renaka. Oh, I should have told him about the daughter thing, too. I found that trader you mentioned. Oh, yes? Did it help? Well, not sure yet, I guess. So he did know something. I thought so. And, have you looked through the Mazway I found? We'll just go in order, I guess. I have. And it's quite a find, I can tell. An early edition, possibly even one of the first. There's a lot of unusual material that's missing from later editions. Ooh, did you find anything particular? In the book? So many things I wouldn't know where to start. Well, just say one of them then. I hate that. So, yeah, Connor, the movement symbol, I was wondering about that earlier, I think today, because I got a word that didn't make any sense to me that had movement, that movement symbol in it. And, yeah, just made me question the whole thing. But of course, the combinations of symbols often are unpredictable. So, anyways, Professor Miyari called me her daughter. What do you think about that? I don't know what to think. What? She said I was her daughter. Well, I'm still catching up here. Her daughter? That's not possible. That's what I said. But she insisted. Mayari had a daughter, but she died years ago. Did she have more than one daughter? Took one to Elbereth, gave it up? Maybe. I mean, who knows what she did? Huh. Okay. Thanks, Wang. Should have asked him about something else, because I'm pretty sure well, we're not, but Miyari thinks we're the reincarnated daughter that died. But I guess, who knows? Maybe there's no proof that she didn't have a second daughter that she took to Elbereth. But I guess why would that happen? That's nonsense. And we don't look like Miyari, right? So it makes more sense for Miyari to think we're the reincarnation of her lost daughter. Anyways, very interesting lore we're uncovering that I was oblivious to previously. So, where to? I have actually no idea. Are there solvable inscriptions I can do real fast? What did I just click on? I think I clicked on the minus sign there. Oh yeah, let's just do these real quick. Oh, maybe they're all just the automatic ones. I like to have as much stuff as possible so that when we get new artifacts, we can there's a highest chance of that we'll be able to translate them immediately, and that way I'll understand the context of where we found them. Oh, this is what'd I do wrong? Nothing. What's that? The past can be found? Yeah, what else would that be? Nothing. Past can be found. We got it. How do I continue? What? Oh, I hit exit. Yeah. Miari is a loot believer through and through. Yeah, I don't know. I agree. She seems to be a loot believer way more than I ever have been. But then Jonathan was pointing out that it's kind of inconsistent, and I think one of the main inconsistencies that I found was that she faked the funeral for Janiki, which, yeah, I mean, it doesn't mean that she doesn't believe in the loot, but it is kind of like icky that if she really believes that sending the ashes into the rivers is important, then like, really? You're gonna fake that? That's messed up, right? All right, and no one has suggested a place to go. Oh, because I said I was going to Elbereth after we talked to Huang. So possibly talking to Oroi, we can ask her about Six's memory thing. How do I... Okay. Yeah. Oh, she even said something about it. Hold on, I just have to look at my phone, which is my way of seeing chat and get a 10-second delay. My friend Oroi might help uncover the secrets from whatever, the Withering Palace. It goes so fast. And we can just hit G, right? Indeed. I could have just rested, but I forgot where we were going to go. I thought we might go to a new site when I hit the button. I could ask Oroi to help Six to remember the dice with a hopper. Let's ask Oroi to help Six. Oh, yes. We're doing it. We're doing it. The whole point of this stream. All right, I have ensured we have no weapons with us once more, mistress. Excellent. Approach the gate. Also, something else I'm doing that I really didn't know was an option is trying to keep track of the language. So every time we go to a gate, I'm getting ready to write down what the gate says. Set Boyaki Rafar. This is like, where do you want to go? Open up. No, I don't know. Ifarali. Is that... Set Ifarali. Set Boyaki Katifar. Okay, but I don't know what to say next. Still no use. Okay. Katkis. We need to go to the Market Moon, and then hopefully Amir the pirate. Aini Huake. Amir the pirate will help us understand the gate a little more. Hopefully. I'll never get used to that. Tapio or Oroi first. These are like the exact same fruits as was on Renaka. Like exact same models. They're set up the exact same way, I think. What was the city built to be? Well, no one knows. Not a lot of people think about the past. You'd think they would especially think about the past if you thought it was going to repeat itself. Crazy. But I guess they think about it in the context of the priests and what the priests tell them. Or maybe the Elberethians really don't care about the loop. Is the loop just an Iox thing? Just nonsense? I don't remember Tappy, Timor, or Oroi ever mentioning it. Alright, well, let's be extra nice. We're not going to strike more than once. We think the problem last time that I couldn't ask her about 6 after we went to the Withering Palace was that I was mean to her. Aaliyah, what can I do for you? Well, I was hoping we could talk. Let's tell her about the hopper in the dais of God. Dais. Ask your advice about something. I value your opinion and your knowledge. Oh no, not again. Just hear me out. Hear me out. We found an ancient hopper. Are you hoping to sell it to me, Aaliyah? Because I don't want it. No. Don't worry about it. I'm not selling anything. 6 remembered something about the hopper. Something from before. 6 has been there before? Well, no, he was only recently dug out of a wall. So he couldn't have gone there almost 4 months ago. So whatever it thinks it remembers, it doesn't. Sounds like you have no idea what you're talking about, Aaliyah. Nothing unusual about that, except you normally hide it better. So where is it, this hopper? Well, how do you feel about taking a short flight? Was that the wrong thing to say? You're serious? I'm terrified. I've never sailed before, you know that. 6 will keep us safe. I will keep you safe, mistress. Mistress Oroi will come second. I love robots. They're so honest. So you'll come? The robots know, but they can't remember. Yeah. Let's do it. What? Cool. Right now, before I change my mind. What? We can go places with Oroi? This is awesome. I assume this is what I should be doing. I'm going to try to get a little bite to eat as inconspicuously as possible. I got dried fruit and nuts in front of me, so. Roy looks as thrilled as a child. Aaliyah? Yes? I had no idea. The sky. It's great when there's no sail in front of it. You remember the first time we launched it? Not really. How did we get it up into the river? I've always wondered that. How do you do it now? 6? Shall we show her how it moves? Mistresses. Thank you for this, mistresses. We're letting 6 take the wheel, I see. I think my... Jonathan says, I think Mayari does believe in the loop, but her beliefs are not internally consistent. She'll twist her understanding of it to fit her wants, agendas. Yes, you got Oroi to come with you. Yeah, let's go, baby. And we can go else. Can we go to a... Why was that highlighted with a circle? Okay, yeah. We obviously can't go anywhere else. It would be hilarious, though, if we just took Oroi somewhere. Okay. Okay, anyways. Yeah, that's really exciting that Oroi's coming with me. And that is such a good point, Jonathan, about her belief in the loop, but not being consistent and twisting her understanding of it. That's such a thing that people do with religions, isn't it? So relatable, maybe, is not the right word if you aren't, you know... No one thinks that they are twisting religion for their own personal gain, but like it's relatable in that we know people that do that, right? How's Oroi gonna feel about walking through the canyon? Is this gonna be when we... Oh, doesn't matter. We just hoppered down right outside the gate this time. Okay. Is everywhere you go like this? You have a strange hobby. Tell me you can hopper us back, 6. I can indeed, Mistress Oroi. So what is this place you brought me to? It's horrible. It's called the Withering Palace. It might have been fine once. The wellspring didn't always blow dust and sand. It's creepy, Aaliyah. That's what it is. Yeah, this gate doesn't open. We'll have to go around. And I agree, it's a little creepy. You should have seen it when Six was like, I remember a chair. That was creepy. Follow me. Nope, I'm in front. So many books here. Was it a library? Not primarily, at least. A store of knowledge, but hoarded, not preserved. That's an interesting distinction. What's up here? Anything good? Your friend is very eager, mistress. Yeah, she's a curious little cat, isn't she? It's just more books, Aaliyah. I know. I went that way myself. The interesting stuff is in the days outside. Okay, we'll go outside then. This way, this way. So, it's over here, not to the left? I guess I could have gone that way, and we'll see what she says. This is so cool. I can't believe we got Oroi to go somewhere. Thought she hated us too much. I should take you to Renaka sometime. You'd like it there. I don't trust your taste, Aaliyah. That's a fair point. So, who are all these lot? Emperors? There's one that's got no arms. That's the serpent god. A what? Who worships a serpent? They don't have enough eyes either. Yeah, they all have like one eye each, right? It's the way of representing the ship's AI. How many eyes should they have, Oroi? If I built a god, I'd give them lots of eyes. Maybe some magnetic hands. Speaking of eyes. You see it, do you? This is pretty incredible. Maybe hoppers were more common back then. But to cut one open like this... cut open? Six told me that it was messed with, right? Looks like it. This is a normal hopper eye, except it's been disemboweled. Well, that's a nice word for it. It's a hack. Honestly, I quite love it. So, what does it do? Oh, that was a dangerous bite. No idea. I only just got here, Aaliyah. Give me a minute. Perfect. I'll eat. Take your time. Take as long as I need. And you can stop watching me. Okay. We'll work on moving this rock aside. Push. Push. All right, guys. Who is that god? Who's the horned god? Oh, she's back. There's something else lined up. Yeah. It's this thing over here. So this is the source, and then we got the eye, or is that different than a source? I don't know. Passing right through the center of this space. It like zaps through the person sitting in the chair, or when they fall down into the robot's body. It's a hopper source. So the beam comes out of here, strikes whatever it strikes, and then carries it across to the eye, except the eye doesn't work. Hold your nerves and stay the course. Thank you. Yeah, Oroi is such an engineer. I went to school for engineering and worked as an engineer for several years. Like I told you, the eye has been chiseled. I actually wasn't cut out for it. I don't think it could refract anything. Aaliyah, why did you bring me to this horrible place? I'm not detail-oriented enough. This is some kind of method of execution. Well, you are correct, Mistress Oroi. I believe there is more to it than that. Please, look again. 6, could you go stand in the middle of this space? Yee, dangerous. Between the hopper source and the eye, Mistress Oroi? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, don't worry, 6. Oroi's a good lass. She's got your back. She knows what she's doing. No, she does not. But I believe I find that acceptable in this case, mistress. So this hopper doesn't refract the physical stuff back, but suppose the dynamics still came through intact. The dynamics. Like the way some people record themselves as messages. Maybe 6 was used to capture someone, and that's what it's remembering. Capture someone, huh? If you've got questions, Aaliyah, ask them. But don't just repeat things back. It makes you sound thick. Won't make that mistake again. Okay. So you're going to what? Open 6 up? Like you did to 3? Yeah, something like that. You see, the good thing about hoppers is they're physical. Every time they're used, they entangle with what's already there. They get a bit scratched. Like the way a ship leaves a wake in the water. So if this thing hasn't been used too much, we might be able to recover a few stray images. And what are you doing now? She said we could ask questions, right? Just turning it on. How do you know how to do that? Is there like a button? And what happens to me, Mistress Oroi? I have no idea. Ready? Do it. Hold your nerves and stay the course. Thank you for that advice. I was probably going to say do it anyways, but already done.
I don't exactly know what Oroi did, but the effect on the robot was impressive.
You! You're in charge here. 6, is that you? Change 6 into someone else. This is quite the upgrade. Please! This is the Withering Palace. You won't imprison me again. She needs a new voice. You can't, but I'm stuck like this. Oh, so I see it is still here. Still working. She was a smoker in life, guys. My followers worked for months to uncover the secret of this device. If they could see me now. My followers? Is this the first Empress? The glorious result. Who are you? You do not know who I am? Has so much time passed since I ascended? Yeah. Hundreds of years at least. The Empire fell. Did you know that? Of course I did. I felled it. You have a ship. She thinks we're talking about... Don't you know if I have a ship? I see that you do. Interesting. There are layers inside here. Layers upon layers. Layers of what? I do not think you would understand. It takes many lifetimes to understand the true depth of a soul. You really pick your robots, Aaliyah. So, you declared yourself a goddess, huh? You wiped away the ancient religions. Did you know what they believed? Before I burned all the books, before I rewrote their tongue? Superstition. Seditious superstition. What did the ancients believe? What were their gods? They believed in a pantheon of 7. 6 gods out among the moons, and 1, the 7th, waiting. A 7th god? Amazing. Waiting where? At Heaven's Vault? Can she just take us there? In a tomb on the edge of the nebula. Waiting to take the people to liberation. These people were primitives. But tell me of my world. I am not uncaring. Has the darkness swept across the nebula? She knows about the darkness too. Is all lost? Did you told Remba about the darkness? His dig site and his explorations near Maerzi? He was obeying you? As will you, as you have done. Okay, tell me about the darkness. This is madness. The darkness is coming, and only the vault can turn it back. Heaven's Vault. Is this the vault that Remba's ghost was talking about? The robots who ran the Empire knew, but they did nothing. So, wait, which robots? The robots on Elbereth, of course. The ones I deposed. You shall be pleased. You will have the honor of escorting an empress back to her throne. Aaliyah, if she leaves the beam of the hopper source... Wait, what happens? Empress, please stay where you are. We can't take her with us?
I don't take orders from you.
Aaliyah, if she leaves the signal, she'll stay like this. Oh, perfect. Let's do it, right?
There's a ship here. Follow me.
And Kai does not wait, Aaliyah. I kind of like her. Let her do it. You are so stubborn.
Come, or I will depart without you.
You heard your Empress, Aaliyah. Oh, and now there's nothing down there. Hell yeah.
Are you always this slow, Aaliyah?
Or is that Oroi talking? I don't know. Oh no, but now we're stuck with that annoying voice for the rest of the time. I guess I can change. We'll give her some throat spray back in the ship, and she'll come out with a nice, pleasing, melodic, "Oh, that's better."
You do not want to be left behind. Stand still, please, Aaliyah Alazra.
Did I tell you my last name? How does she know everything she knows? I honestly am actually a little confused by this. So, okay, the recording was buried inside Six's core, and this is just a recording of herself. So, these recordings are more impressive than I thought. Because she has, like, agency. She knows things. She can learn things. She knows because of the layers. I forget exactly what the context of that is, but she knows everything that Six knew. Okay, I gotcha. She knows everything that Six knew. Gotcha. That makes sense. So Roy is with me and she wants to go home. Why? Why do you want to go home? After what you just saw, isn't that like...
This is your ship? Do you not clean it?
My robot cleaned it. I should have said my apologies, Your Highness.
Then you should be grateful your defective robot is gone. The boat seems watertight at least, though I would use a hopper.
But hoppers are short range only. Right?
Yours are, perhaps. Now we sail for Iox.
Well, Aaliyah, I want to go home. I don't know how you stand these dead moons. You could come with me. No, I couldn't. I want to live my life, not walk over the wreck of someone else's. No wonder you're so cold. I'm sorry, Oroi. I didn't mean to upset you. You don't even know what the problem is, do you? You see dust-covered books and empty chairs and wonder what the story was. Just take me home. I want to go somewhere busy. We could go to Iox. That's busy. Oh. No, we have to go to Elbreth, yeah. Wow. Thank you guys for encouraging that to happen. That's awesome. I'm very excited. So how should I behave towards the Empress? Should I be obedient? Should I push her buttons? I don't know. Should I give her a different voice?
I refuse to sit down on Elbreth. The place is repulsive.
Right, because she knows everything Six knew.
You can go if you want to.
Okay, NK. What's wrong with Elbreth? See you, Connor. I will have so much fun with Enkai. Can't even smell it. Yeah. How do you know it smells bad?
It is the suffering Elbrethian rat.
My ethical core finds it upsetting. I would rather not see it. I would rather not see it. Okay. Either of the routes leads to our destination, Leah. Wow, her voice is so much better now. She just needed to cough, huh? Take the tiller for me. Excellent. Are we sure we can trust her with this? She's just going to take us to Iox, right? Oh, yeah, we need to show the metal cylinder to Oroi, too. And Tappy. Yeah, we never saw Tappy. Her Highness is refusing to come down. I don't blame her. I'm surprised you come back. I have friends here, Oroi. You do, Aaliyah. Don't forget that. Thanks for the ride. Good luck with your new Empress. Robots have off switches, right? Nope. Good faith. That's such a good exchange there. I feel like I definitely clicked on the right option. How are the crops, lady? Oh, well enough. Thank you. Be well.
Set boyaki refa.
I don't think I know any new languages, new words. We should ask the Empress, though, right? She knows the language. Oh, maybe she doesn't.
Aini huake.
Activating hopper. Maybe that's what it means. Oh, we're so alone. I kind of miss 6 now. At least he won't complain about stuff. Oh, we're just going to talk to ourselves, huh? Can't believe the people here talk ancient. This place must be older even than Iox, maybe. Oh, it's so weird walking around here alone. It actually is bumming me out just a little bit. Like we're not going to be able to walk on Elbereth with anyone.
Cabinets glinting with gold and polished glass.
Aaliyah, you don't visit me nearly enough. I'd forgotten the color of your eyes. Would you like a closer look? Ha! Now then. You had me for a moment there. How was life on Iox anyway? As sterile as ever. I have good friends on Iox. I'm a very friendly person, this iteration of Aaliyah is. One man called Huang in particular. You'd like him. Would I? I'm sure I wouldn't. It's good of you to come back and see us mongrels all the same. Well, I'm only here because I have artifacts that you might be interested in. Oh, yes. So let's see. The pennant we've already shown Huang, so we can trade this and get something new for Huang. That's fun. Your standards are not so high anymore. No matter, I may be able to do something with that. There we are. A cloud map. Unembellished, but for some algebraic computations. I hardly recognize any of these rivers, but that central swirl must be the Iox spiral, and there's something inscribed. No numbers, though. I still have not translated a single number except 7. And I know that I has a U in it. I mean, sorry, I has a 1 in it, and U has a 2 in it, I think. Oh, no, that's not right. That's Palace of Princes. Yeah, there we go. Easy peasy. So, the Palace of Princes is around Iox. Yeah, a name for Iox, perhaps. Most likely. This'll make... the Moon Amadu pointed us to easier to locate. Okay, we already knew how to locate that. I want to go to Heaven's Vault. And this we trade because we've already shown Huang the pennant. I think. Maybe we got 2 pennants. I'll be sorry to sell this on when the time comes. You kind of sound like the first Empress, actually. I've uncovered a few more items. Oh, yes. Let's go with the mast on Remba's dig site, because I'm not sure I know how to get there. Dating from some time before the Steel Empire. The what Empire?
I mean, fair if not exemplary. Ah, well, I can most likely shift it onto someone. A beautiful, unique piece. I might be able to make you an offer. Now then. Serpent god statuette fashioned from bone. Ooh, his head has been marked. And this is the serpent. So, something about wet. The rivers of the gods move, flow, flow. Nailed it. Rivers of gods flow fast. So the slow rivers are the unholy ones, the pagan rivers, huh? We've got a lot of leads on the Steel Empire site now. Cool, cool, cool. So, if you've seen the merchandise, the statuette for your curved wooden fragment from the boat's mast, did we show that to Huang? If not, yeah, it doesn't matter. I think we trade everything, right? Because either we showed it to Huang or we didn't, and either way, we'll get something new for Huang. So, anything more? Let me consider another time, my fine lady. Oh, I was gonna say, no! You'll listen to me now. Where do you get all this stuff from? I think this dialogue does get us some interesting... Like, it unlocks some interesting things, right? Does everyone take something away as well? You must have a lot of friends. I don't know which unlocks the idea that cat kiss means something other than... Yeah. I don't know how to get him to tell us what cat kiss means, but we'll get it eventually, I'm sure. Should we take the first Empress to Iox? I think we should, right? Fremba really was hiring workers from here. He will have hired them from the market. We could see if we can find anyone who knows what he was doing. I kind of don't want to. We could go to Timor. Oh, wait, how do I get to the ship? Wait. How... do I have to walk all the way back? No, I'm going to talk to myself at some point and be like, should I go back now? What do I think? I wonder. I guess I could talk with the workers. I don't know. I'm not going to say anything, am I? We're just going to go back the long way. Interesting. Oh, wait, for some reason there's no word for going down? You just stand here and it takes you? I've never done that before. Huh. Should I talk to Timor? Is Timor interesting? Y'all let me know if I should ever talk to Timor. All right, Enki. How do you pronounce Enki? Enkai. Now it is just you and me. Oh, I forgot she got a throat lozenge. Take me to my palace. Yes, first Empress. Oh, and she's just gonna she's gonna make us take her places. Yeah, I can't go to Mayorsi. That's so interesting. Enki insists on returning to Iox, but I think she's gonna be disappointed. Huang might help me with the Elbreth gate. That's excellent. Or I pronounced it NK. Thanks. Yeah. NK. Timor will sometimes give you an item if you drink the Rucka, and he might be interested to talk to you after you meet Amir. Ah, yeah. I don't think I talked to him about Amir last playthrough. I thought he was going to. Maybe it's because I didn't... Yeah, I hadn't unlocked anything. Either route ahead continues to our destination, Aaliyah. You can just do it. It's fine. You can sail for a while, NK. Finally, we can make some progress. Actually, no, Timor did talk to us about Amir, about the Elbreth gate,
And that is kind of an interesting thing that I would want to do this time, because I'm trying to focus on the spoken language more. Look at this place. It's changed? Don't you remember it from Six's memories? This was a palace, a place of comfort and luxury, a place of respite. Now look at it. Iox is comfortable enough. It's like the most comfortable place in the nebula. Then you have never experienced true comfort. I will require my other face. Ah, interesting. But you're still NK? Huh. Cool. Didn't know she could do that. I wonder if we should explore. Is there anything else to do in Iox? Because I haven't been to like the far corners. Actually, that's not true. I followed him to the archives. I've made a few finds recently, Huang. Oh, glad to hear it. We've got a statuette. I think this is the one that Tappy gave us. No, apparently we found it. Oh, can I? There's an inscription. I read it as rivers of gods flow fast. Oh, yes, I think you're correct about flow. Why, thank you. Thank you, Huang. Confirming what I already knew. Now, I've seen something similar if I remember right. Now, where is it? Yes, this is it. So give it to me, please. Give it to me, baby. This is the script I found on an armless god figurine. It was found buried here on Iox back in my predecessor's day. There's a few words in this one. What gods do not know is not. Yeah. The sundial. That's going to be like the same sundial as what's in the graveyard. So yeah, let's go see that before we go to the graveyard at least, right? What the gods do not know is not done. No, nothing comes to mind. I'll take the statuette then. Nope. Oh, well, of course. Boo-hoo. But I'll show you more. Got a few things for the curators. We'd love to just get his hopes up. Oh, let's see them then. I guess I could give him the knife. Oh, no, because we just keep it in the Nightingale. We don't get rid of it. Excellent. Seen something a bit like that. I think only inscribed. Now, where's that volume? It's inscribed. And let's see, we talked to him about the spoken words, right? That's what the game was telling me. A silver cooking knife. It was found on a Renaka something house. This one is a broken fragment from an even longer phrase. I feel like we've gotten some easy inscriptions today. It seems like I've just been knocking them out of the park at least. Give your loyalty... Oh, that's the Emperor. Give, right? Yeah, give your. Okay. For the Emperor. And loyalty is definitely correct. That's a lot of glyphs, but I'm sure it's give your loyalty for the Emperor. By the stars, that was a long one. She gets so excited. Give your loyalty for Emperor. Nope, not finished with a knife. By the stars, I can hardly count that high on one hand. All right, what else you got, Huang? Should we talk to him before giving him the last artifact? Oh, Huang, have you heard of a place called Heaven's Vault? Well, we know that he's heard of it, though. Of course. Heaven's Vault is a children's story.
But I suppose parents don't tell it on Elbereth, and it isn't a place exactly. Anyway, the Mazway you gave me does mention it as it happens. There's a whole section about the wreck of the vault washing up. Let me see, the wreck of the vault washing up beyond the knot of the 3 rivers. What story is this? It's about a boat that sails from a sinking island, but the boat gets hit by a storm or sinks or something. I can't remember it properly. Professor Mari would know it if you think it's important. Interesting. Yeah, speaking of... Well, okay, I accidentally hit 1. What makes you say that? Say what? That Mayari would know it? Oh, well, Mayari's had children. A child, anyway. She probably told the old stories to her daughter. Does Heaven's Vault have another name? An ancient name? What's that? Ancient is only a written language, Aaliyah. It can't be spoken. That's not true, actually. Elberethian patois is a form of spoken ancient. Somehow, some of it survived. Oh, maybe I have heard something. Let me see if I can find it. Is this common to uncover all of this new stuff in your second playthrough? Because, like, this is all so new to me. Well? Wait, I could have said I've always liked you? Oh, come on, baby. Huang, my man. And the place beyond the edge of the world where the wrecks lie had a name. Yeah, it is common. A curse. And the name of the pit below the world's rim was Bo Catalydia Ferala. Bo Catalydia Ferala. Bo Catalydia Ferala. Iferala? Iferali. That word again. Aaliyah, is everything all right? Ever since Remba disappeared. It's like you've been gone too. Well, I met Remba's ghost, and it's crazy, let me tell you. I met him in a cave, and a robot. It told me a great darkness is coming, and the last hope is this old stories and ancient books. But what good are stories? Well, I like stories, but maybe you've read too many. Boom. What else you got for me? Read anything good recently? I've been researching loop text grammar. That's taking all my time. Okay. Well, I think I can give you one more artifact, right? At least one more. The sextant found at the Withering Palace. The necklace found on the hideout moon. Yeah, Withering Palace. Maybe that'll take us to someone more in the end game. Let me see that. The inscription reads, "The winds can change." Beautiful. Interesting. I've seen something similar, I think, and it also had script. Yeah, Jonathan agrees with me. You find out a whole lot more about the story and the lore and the world building on your second playthrough, huh? Ooh, at what point do you stop learning? 3rd? 4th playthrough? 5th playthrough? 6th? 7th playthrough? It's a sketch of a copper telescope. It was found while exploring under the central archive here on Iox, back in my father's time. So, your predecessor's time, would you say? This one is a broken piece from an even longer phrase. When winds move into line. Is that line? Convinced my translation for line is right now. So what does that actually mean? Move into a line? Nope. When the winds move into line. All right, someone translate that into common sense. Oh, it's the sextant, right? Or, no, wait, what did he give me? The copper telescope. Okay, I don't know what that means. Oh, is it kind of trying to triangulate a place to look at? So when the winds move into line, like, is where they're looking for? Like Heaven's Vault or whatever? I don't know. Okay, we got this colon that I don't want to interrupt. So that looks right. Let me... something... and then way. Let me speak move. Yeah, record, I guess. That's fun.
It's a speak move. Is that right? That will do for now, I guess. Any more? Let me see. No, nothing comes to mind. Do you want me to archive the sextant? Nope. I would appreciate if someone would tell me how to get to the History of the Lost Future book. Do you have to just like reveal a whole bunch of stuff and then like Tappy or Huang will start giving you things that lead to that? Because I don't remember. In my first playthrough, the only things that pointed to that, is it a library? I forget. Wherever that big book was. The only things that pointed to that were things that I got from Tappy at the very end of the game. Still more to do. I want to talk to Mayari. I want to talk to Mother Dearest. Which Empress were you? I am the Empress, the first. I will wait here. You don't want to see Mayari? That woman is my primary user, Aaliyah. You telling me you're afraid of her? If someone had the power to make you destroy yourself simply by asking you to, would you not be afraid? Take whatever time you want. Tell whatever lies you must. Oh, I guess I need to tell Mayari some lies, huh? Any advice on how to talk to Mayari here? I'll take it. Few different people that can give you the location of the book. Tappy, Huang, Minna, you just have to wait for it. I really can't remember specifically. Maybe we could go back to Renuka, or maybe I've lost the ability to talk with her. Aaliyah. Well, hello, Mother. There was something I wanted to ask you. Could I leave the robot with you for a while? No. What do you know about Heaven's Vault? Huang said you knew a story about it. Of course. Everyone knows that story. It's a story from the Old Sea. The Old Sea. It's not important. The Old Sea is something I heard about and never knew what it meant. The loop says the Old Sea never existed. Well, it's only a story. I suppose they didn't tell you stories at the orphanage. I would have told you stories if you had been with me. Well, you could have pulled me out of there at any time. Why was they in the orphanage if I'm your daughter? I wouldn't have complained. Wait. That's it? No. It took me a long time to find you. The nebula is wide, and you were one child. I didn't even know if you had yet been born. Okay, well, tell me the story now. Better late than never, Mommy. Very well. Once there was an island home to a wild and wonderful people in the middle of the old sea, and it was sinking. It had always been sinking. The rocks that formed its cliffs and shores were crumbling. The fertile soil was clawed away grain by grain by the sea wind, but it happened so slowly the people said it was natural. They believed the island would heal like a wound, until the night came when the sea crept into their houses and swept their children away. The people blamed themselves. They prostrated themselves before altars. They begged for forgiveness, but the sea did not stop. It took their children, then their fields, then all the lower lands. Soon the island was no more than a hill. Kings climbed on kings. All hope was lost. So they felled their last fruit tree to build a boat. The boat was not large, but it was strong. Strong enough to sail beyond the edges of the world. No one knew how far it would have to go to find a shore. What happened next? The boat set sail. It leapt beyond the horizon. No one had ever sailed so far. No one knew if it would ever land. And the boat's name, they say, was the Heaven's Vault. Heaven's Vault is a ship? It's a story for children, Aaliyah. Try to keep up, to make them clean their teeth and weed their potatoes. How does that help? Nothing more. I'm sorry you didn't get to be a child on Elbereth. Your life here would have been better. All right. The moral of that story is to obey. What did I miss? It doesn't seem like the moral of the story. Aaliyah, thank you for the story, Professor. Can we talk more about it? Oh, that's all right, Aaliyah. It's good to know you're not too old for stories. Still a child at heart, I suppose. Oh, come on. Oh, you're going to lock me out of dialogue because I thanked her? That's my punishment for thanking her? So much for courtesy. So, never going to thank anyone again in this game. Jeez. Good faith to you, Aaliyah. You. What? Why are you still helping me, NK? I'm not helping you. You are helping me. I'm not helping you. You are. There is a darkness coming, woman, and an empress is not an empress if her empire is lost. Can we, like, reinstate her as leader of Iox? That'd be cool. We should leave now. Can we go yet? Yep. Oh, wait. I meant to do the sundial. Oh, well. No, I can say don't leave. Actually, hang on. No, wait, no. The sundial. That's perfect for what I wanted. We'd heard that the seventh god has a temple out on the edges of the nebula. Is that temple Heaven's Vault? It absolutely is, girl. How'd you guess? How did you guess? So you overthrew the robot empire. How? Ah, now there is a secret. A secret you already know. Slisette? I've realized how you overthrew the empire word. Control words. Robots can be controlled by words. You discovered that. But you can be controlled that way too. Oh, just try it, human. Okay. Slisette? You're really not going to let me say Slisette to her? I guess we're scared of her, huh? Ooh, hello, Sundial. Oh, Leah. Master Huang informs me that you have not been supporting our little community as we might hope. What are we talking about here? Are we talking about artifacts? The artifacts I find help me to uncover new places. I need them. The collection here on Iox is of utmost importance, Alea. You know that. By collecting the past, we understand the future that is sure to come. Do not hold back. Go by the waters, dear Alea. Uh-huh. I really hate that guy. Anyways, look at this thing, NK. What even is it? You can tell me, right? You know what it is. It's said to be a sundial, Alea. Was the sundial made here? You couldn't doubt it, child, curiously enough. Oh, I clicked on the inscription. And now I guess I'll say, what do you make of it, NK? It seems to me this sundial could never have worked, Alea. At least not in this location. Maybe the sundial isn't a timepiece at all. Perhaps it's simply art. Art without meaning is void, Alea. What would you know about art, robot? Art without meaning is void. Oh, that was an honest question. I wanted to know what she knew about art, but okay, she took that as an insult and is no longer talking to me. Art without meaning isn't void as long as the viewer of the art can derive meaning from it. But maybe the implication is if it's art that no one can derive meaning from. Ah, the army demands your death? No. Yeah, death. Right? Do I know that word? Maybe not death. Your what? You're dead? Okay, we're sure about army, and we're sure about demands. Last time it was the army demands your loyalty, right? But now it's the army demands your surrender? Oh, okay. Yeah, because you're not a living... Or you're not... Oh, you're not, like, ain't fighting. Okay, that's how to think about it. You're not fighting. Cool. Wonder if anyone knew that was there. The army demands your surrender. The army. This is the Fallers, right? Yeah, very interesting, huh? I want to look at where that sundial comes from. All right, come on. All right. Fallers established power. So yeah. The first empress leads the fall of Iox. Wait. This is wrong, right? It's back here that the first empress? Yeah, okay. It's wrong. All right. What do we think we know about her? The rulers of the first emperor were overthrown by the empress who initiated the Holy Empire. This is all what I thought. Can NK not just take us to this ancient site? She can't maybe remember everything? First empress destroyed the ancient books. But again, this is just wrong. Oh no, wait. What? I didn't know this. I totally missed this. So she was the one that led the army to overthrow Ajax. She is a busy bee. She overthrew the Steel Emperor and her empire. I don't know. Maybe that's unreliable. So, okay, here we go. You're talking about the fall of Ajax. It was my empire to destroy. I brought it down. Yeah, I wanted to ask you about this earlier, but now I don't even know the context of what we were talking about. Oh, man. Sometimes this game... Oh, I have to click on it. All right, let's go. This way, servant. All right. Where to next? Man, we haven't been to a single ruin today. Been recording for 3 hours. What do you think about the gecko? Nothing, it's just a gecko. Alright, let's start sailing. I will prepare the tackle, Aaliyah. Does she handle the chocks and the sails and the ropes? Excellent. Alright, I've never been to Mersey. But of course, we do want to go to all these different places. The Steel Empire site, NK is going to say interesting things about it, right? Let's go to the Steel Empire site, unless I see a comment. If 6's core code was anything to go by. Yeah, I mean, this seems like the most interesting place to me, so let's just go here. The first Empress will be able to tell us a lot, won't she? We could also probably narrow down this stuff. No, we can't. I forget what. Oh, this is the market moon where Amir is. Okay. No one said boo, so we'll sail for the Steel Empire site. I'll explore it with the help of NK, and then I'll have to stop for the day. Maybe we'll see some ruins on the way? I might get us going and then take a break once we're out of this Iox whirlpool thing where all rivers lead to Iox. Let's ask her some things. Why did you destroy Iox? What was going on in the fall? This is crazy. It had become no better than the mechanicals I overthrew. A cruel and selfish place. It was time for it to fall. Huh. Crazy. And I totally missed the revelation that she was the leader of the Fallers. Okay, are we at a place where we weren't just going around in a circle? No, we'll just go around in a circle. But if I go here, then possibly we'll turn around and go back in a circle. Almost certainly we'll go back in a circle. So maybe I don't know. I don't know. Oh, either way? Yeah, either way. It doesn't matter. Well, I do want to talk to her. This is good. Some people believe sailing is bad for the soul. What do you think? Gosh, I almost missed it. Can't understand why. It feels so good. They believe the rivers are where souls go after death, Jester. To visit them early is to invite death. Okay. Is that what the lights out there are? Souls? And she says, no, don't be ridiculous. Right? Of course not. It hardly seems likely, Aaliyah. The rivers are water and air. I think that was me. Six told me that. Oh. You can breathe them. Not sure I knew that. I cannot. It's so quiet. Why is it so quiet? Where's the nebula music? All right. Perfect. We might go back to Iox, but if so, maybe we'll get some ruins on the way. Oh, quick break. Call it 3 minutes. Well, okay, hang on. The robots invented the Great Loop. They devised a way to minimize human suffering at the thought of death. What? The opiate for the masses, but they did it purely to minimize their own suffering. Crazy. Makes a lot of sense. I wonder what Mayari would say to that. Most people prefer to believe it. People don't like things going to waste. Okay, now it's time for the break. Come on, game. Don't give me interesting dialogue right when I'm leaving. If Elbereth Patois is spoken ancient and the control words for what sounds like Patois, it's probably spoken ancient. Genius. Genius. Nice. Wait, where is it? Okay. You hoppered yourself into a robot. She hoppered herself into a robot. You died so you could live forever. An empire must have foundation. She did that when she was the empress. A greatness to keep it sound. The emperor forever, the emperor undying. I offered myself to be the beating heart of the empire I created. The ruin here appears to date from some time before the Steel Empire. You should wait, rogue. Found a grooved chunk of hardboard from a prow just floating out there. Look at the carvings. Someone took time over this. Oh, they didn't add an inscription. Well, it's the same site as the coin and the mass fragment. Is that the mine? I don't know. I should take it to Tappy. Sounds good. Oh, maybe it's Amir's, the market moon. So you were buried on Iox. Do you remember why? Oh, yes. As is the fate of all emperors, I was betrayed. I will not be betrayed again. Oh dear. Wow. This is so interesting. Aliyah Alazra, there's some kind of ruin approaching on the left. Okay, so she was just a woman in the Steel Empire, maybe working in the mine, and then she led the revolution with the control word. She learned the control words. The Golden Sexton. We've gotten a lot of Golden Sextons, I think. She led the revolt armed with the control words, founded the Holy Empire, created the Withering Palace, and then before she died, she put herself into a robot, and then what? She stayed at the Withering Palace? We gotta take her to the graveyard. That's gonna be super interesting, I imagine. Record your something. Your thoughts, your brains, your past place of movement and up for home? Is that wrong? Has to be wrong. Has to be wrong. But it's speak and movement. It's not right. It's a word. I guess defended. Or point. I thought this was like a dot, but it's not. It's like over there, maybe? Well, we'll see what it says. Point your prow. Is that possible? Yeah, because this is boat. And this is the front of a boat or something. Okay, that all makes sense. Excellent. Same place as the other stuff. The dig site. Cool. We don't need what's his name after all. Yahtzee, that's his name. Another airless ruin. Oh yeah, this is the place to the mine. Yes. the vicinity of the mine, and the ruin was up here somewhere. I don't think I missed it. How did she see it from back there, though? How did she see it? I must have missed it. Where are we now? Sculptor's Canyon. We got out of the Steel Empire vicinity, huh? That's not letting me move the mouse. I should probably view possible search locations. The sparkles appear to be settled by our passing imbecile. We are sweeping them away as we sail. Oh, why so mean? I cannot see which way to turn at this branch, Aaliyah. Maybe that's why she's so mean. She feels stupid. Alright. Ah, brother. Ugh. How do I get there? I go left. Okay, yeah, we're good. As long as I can turn left. So slow. Is there anything I need to make sure I do at this mining site? I'm really interested in what she's going to tell us about it. And she's going to have to control everything, so it's going to be interesting to give her directions and then like leave her behind. I imagine. Maybe it's not interesting at all. I feel like the programming in this game really went above and beyond. Like, they put in so many options for things. Which way? I want to go right. I'm so glad we have a map. I do not know, but I do, because I have the map. I imagine we're in the cockpit, like shielding it, you know, from her. Like, don't look. Oh my gosh, this game's so slow at times. Whoa, why did you zoom in there? Okay, so we want to go right and then we'll make it. Turn left? What? Weird thing to say. Is she just wrong about things? Or was that like a weird turn that I didn't notice? Whereas if we went to the right, it would have taken us down and then to the left. But it's called a right turn. Anyways, we made it to the mining moon. That's the important thing. Settle the Nightingale, NK. Let's take a look around. And oh man, the story of Heaven's Vault. It's really interesting. And I guess that's probably sort of true.
You find it overflowing with humanity.
Except instead of a sea, it's talking about space.
With joy, with family, with struggle. Flames that burn so brightly, they can still be seen as dancing shadows.
This is beautiful dialogue.
Hundreds,
monologue.
Thousands of years later. And then other places are not like that.
No, they aren't. What a hole. You're not going to find anything here. It looks familiar to you, right? You know there was something here. But not a village, not a town. A mine. They call it a mine. An overturned cart. So Heaven's Vault was fleeing some natural disaster. Aaliyah, the cart is upside down. Oh, right, of course. And this is a complete inscription, so it can't be safe. I forget what it is. It's probably not home. It's different than anything I've seen before, huh? Cool. 2 new words. Let's go. I believe I remember the word for before, cretin. Cretin. So we got a home and a abstraction and a adjective. Safety. Excellent. Safety before friendship? Yeah. Nice. Safety before friendship. An abstract friend is friendship. I don't know if abstract is the right way to think about that, but it's always made sense. Ever since I speculated it was abstract, I've never had that anything but confirmed. This is incredible and ancient. No embroidery in the cloth. Are we discovering the age of sail here? I think this comes from the same source as the necklace, the one we found on the hideout moon. This should make its location easier to find. What do you think, NK? Don't you know where all these places are, NK? Can't you just take me there? How did you overthrow 2 empires without knowing where to go? Were they quarrying? Mining? She's a quick one. It only took her 2 times coming to this moon to think of that. Alrighty. Into the mine. It's an opening. It will be dark down there, Leah. Try not to trip over your feet. I'm not the only one to think of it as abstract noun, huh? Excellent. Opens up ahead.
The air was ice cold.
Yes, Aaliyah.
And smelled of rust.
Smelled of rust. Do I know what rust smells like? Blood?
Then we came out into a wide open space. Through all the murky dark, I could make out shapes, clinging like spiders to the rock.
Oil? Does rust smell like oil? I do not like it here, Leah Elazra. What is this place? Interesting. Ramps for robots, huh? You noticed? Of course I noticed. A control room. Haven't seen construction like this before. The site is older than the Empire, Elberethian, older than Iox at least. How can you tell? The materials and joinery appear complex, metal interlaced with stone and clay. Significant engineering skills must have been lost. We knew knowledge had been lost. I mean, look at you. But I do wonder where it all went. Well, she destroyed the books for some reason. She's kind of a monster for that. Some kind of panel. I can't see how it would work, though. Ramps means robots, yeah? Did robots break into the ruined palace we visited before? Robots do not use hand tools for the obvious reason. This one's been broken into. The wiring's been ripped out. Why would someone do that? To make it work or to stop it from working? Any inscriptions on this thing? None. Hi, Aircore. We do have NK. It was very exciting. No doubt whoever used this panel knew what it was. And she got a throat lozenge, so you don't have to listen to her awful cackling that I started. I can try, if I may. The functionality appears simple. Let me see. Yes, I comprehend. You didn't miss a whole lot this morning, it seems like. We've done a lot of going to Iox and Elbereth. Obviously, you missed us upgrading 6. Yeah, stay where you are. I'll take it from here. And we went to Renaka. I'm never rash, thank you. I'll be right back. And we got the gecko. We upgraded the ship with the gecko. All right. Does this say you are a person of ground? A ground person? A person. You are a person. You are a person of heaven. Does that say you are a person of heaven? No. It says Nebula drinks blood you provide. Wait, what? It's good. Let's continue. Don't worry about it. What was this place? A mine for some kind of core resource? Bringing Oroi to the Withering Palace was so cool. Wish we could take her everywhere else. I invited her everywhere else. Oh, we also tried to, I think, recruit Mina from Renaka, but I was unsuccessful because I was trying my best to be diplomatic, and I think I don't know. I either annoyed her or I was being too talking about other things, and she got distracted, or like we got distracted. We were too busy making small talk.
Once, I'd found a hangar underground on Elbereth.
We probably won't die. 6. Or I mean, don't call her 6. She'd hate that. I hear you, gutter rat. Let it go. What is it? Mine is very tricky to recruit. That makes me feel better. What does it make me think of to have a companion that, like, insults you? I don't know. Probably not C-3PO. Oh, there's a gap I cannot jump. Oh, Jonathan says maybe I could have still recruited her with what I did, but I just hoppered too early, maybe? Darn, so close then. Please do not go off exploring again. Nope. I think that a lot of this is the exact same dialogue as 6 has, but maybe she replaces the names of us with, like, silly words like insults and stuff. I need to walk away and she runs after you. Ah, dang. We had her hooked. We hooked her, but then we just left before she could. Yeah, we cut the string, you know? We were reeling her in and then we just cut the string. Come back, Aaliyah. Yeah, I wish I could get her here. And I can get her here. Yeah.
Jutting from the chasm wall.
Ooh, go to Renaka and try again. Okay. Sounds good.
Grey buildings watched me with empty eyes.
All right, let's check out these symbols. Actually, I probably should bring her here and then try out the symbols, because if this is like, you know, we're breaking free, baby. Must not. Do I not have a must not? I guess not. We do now. We must not lose hope. Suppose a robot could push a cart along a rail easily enough. This whole place could have been operated automatically. These panels seem different. Like someone wanted to get at the wiring. Someone with fingers. So the robots were messing with the one up there. But then this one is different. All right, and what is the order that I have to do? I remember this was really annoying for me last time. I think I do this one first and then the other. Or opposite. Do we just do this one twice? On my way, Elberethian dog. I love this. She calls me Elberethian dog, but And if I twist here, but I know she means well, I think that's going to hold. But we don't want it to hold, we just want it to drop her, right? Did she fall? It? Do we call NK it? Or do we call her she? I will be with you shortly. Surely we call her she. It always kind of throws me when she referred to 6 as it. Surely that's offensive. At least say they. Hello. You made it across in one piece, eh? The walkways are most stable, impressively engineered. I still believe we should hop back, however. You're probably right. Why would anyone live here? This place is terrible. Just to work? Wait, MK with an M? This must have been whole families down here. I hate this place, NK. No. Time to depart? No. Not even soon. NK's not a good person. Is she not? She's overthrown 2 empires. How bad can she be? Suppose it was obvious there were people here. What would robots do with all this? They're the masters, after all. How did anyone live here? There's nothing. No water, nothing. The robots must have looked after them. Their ethical cores would have compelled it. Their ethical cores allow them to take slaves, though, huh? The robots didn't take them somewhere else. If they were surviving, perhaps the robots were simply doing as they were instructed. Instructed by who? There's something terrible about this place, I'm sure of it. The robots had a human master. That's kind of what I was speculating. I will wait here, Leah Lazra. You don't want to come in? Does she not remember this place? I'm a little confused by her, actually. I thought she had memories of her past life. And I thought for sure she came here to break everyone out or something. Alright, stone shrine like the one on the hideout moon. Perhaps this place is from a similar period. What is this place? NK, can you answer me? She's no help. Symbols precisely cut into the stone, such delicate work. Your speech remains. Your speaking, your voice remains. Does your voice remains work? Is this a memorial? Were they all kept as the recordings, like from the graveyard? Surely not. But wait. These are like the shrines in the graveyard. Is there a way to activate the recordings from these bricks? Like, can we take a brick and put it in the shrine somehow? Yeah, no reason to build a wall over rock. There are names marked in the Elberethian way. Ancient, hundreds of names. All right, Ericor says, body from the Withering Palace. That's where NK came from. I forget what that answer is or what question that answer is answering. There must be 200 to 300 of them. I think I estimated 250 before. 316 Elberethian. Oh, you do remember. You can see them from out there. Your understanding of my vision is incorrect, Aaliyah. What? You can't see them? Wait. What? There's definitely nothing over here. One of the commenters was saying that they got some numbers to translate from the memorial here, but I am fairly confident I'm not missing anything in this room. Still haven't translated any numbers. It's good to be out of there. Except 7. Translated 7.
You! What? Hello? Is it because I, like, bumped you or something? Nothing in these rooms? Nothing you want to talk to me about? There was a memorial, NK. Robots ran this place and people died down here. How could they, NK? I cannot explain it. The people here were prisoners. And the robots? The robots were the guards. And when the robots left, they left the people here to die. Whoa. Most likely. That's new. Any chance there are still some robots here? We could ask them what they were doing. There is every chance, Aaliyah. I was buried on Iox for some considerable time, and it did not impair my functionality. Cool. Okay, Jonathan got a bunch of numbers from the Withering Palace. Yeah, I got an inscription from there that had a bunch of numbers, but I couldn't translate any of it. It's not solvable yet. How could robots treat people this way? I don't know, Aaliyah Elazar. It's not possible for robots to harm humans. They must have had a human master. Could these robots be different? Perhaps. I've never heard of an altered robot, Elberethian. Robots are made as they are made. But it is not an impossible idea. Obviously, it is possible. It would seem that way. I admit I cannot yet accept it as true. So they figured out how to get rid of their ethical cores, which is pretty plausible to me because I think Amadu gave us an ethical core, right? Robots capable of harm. That is a terrifying idea. Yeah, AeroCore definitely got some numbers here, but yeah, it's procedurally generated, so who knows? Who knows what happens, yeah? Okay, let's say activate this one for me, and then activate the other one for me when I say to? How do I tell her to activate? Amado gave me a Rebesque foil, right. And that's definitely different from the ethical core. Someone said what he gave us, I guess gave the robots their sense of self. Or no, the inscription on it. That's right. I kind of want to look at the inscription. Is that going to be a pain to look at? It's been a few days. Was it the Curious Metal Cylinder? Yeah. Yeah, so this is what made me think that what he gave me was the ethical core, because he says on it, every choice a robot makes is fair and true. I'm super proud of myself that I did that in very shortly. Okay. If the people on this moon were trapped, if the ramp was never lifted for them, where are the bodies? Down here? Ooh. Yikes. Did they jump? This is so dark. Oh, release the control. No, I need to order her to do the other one. NK was clearly scared of what the robots could do, as she was the one who suppressed the ancient language to bury the knowledge of the command words. Yeah, thanks, AeroCore. Nice. Yeah, that's interesting. She buried the knowledge of the command words. Now, I might argue that... hold on. I'll finish that thought. Aaliyah. Oh, she didn't want me. Okay. I might argue that she buried the command words because she turned herself into a robot, right? And she didn't want anyone to be able to control her or her descendants who became the emperors that were also going to the Withering Palace. Gosh dang it. How do I get her to do this? Are you going to hold the control long enough for me to go down, NK? Of course I can. Of course I can, but I do not know how much the ramp can take. If you must go, try not to be slow. Oh, we can go down. Wait, where's down? How do we go down? Lower the walkway. She's still subject to them being in Six's body, yeah.
I agree. Aliyah Alazra. I don't know why she shouts my name. Wait, no! Go back and do it. Alright, raise it for me. That's how we do it. Gutter rat, I do not approve. But she wanted to take me down. Where's the ramp to go down? Can I go down? Let me know if I missed something. They were talking about going down. Okay, from Six's memories, NK was only placed in the robot body when she was old and dying. Right. And it's not like we're sure she was, you know, planning on being placed in the robots from the beginning. Yep, okay, that all makes sense to me. That all makes sense. You watch your step, Aaliyah.
Down into the rock, while overhead, a natural opening yawned into space.
Definitely a mine. Yeah, look at these. Laid out as glyphs. Very cool. Okay, so rocks on the left. I'll make sure I go check it out. Save us! Save us! It's not migrate many people. Wow. Oh, that's so sad. They were trapped down here and they wrote this. I know why they wrote it. So that people from above would see them. Is it meant to be read from above? Oh, this is what you're talking about with the rocks? Yeah. There's no way that worked, and yet there's no one here. Yeah, I saw these rocks from the hole down here in my first playthrough, so I couldn't come back out to read them. But I saw that they were laid out like glyphs. Okay, so that's the rocks you were talking about. There's no way down, right? Because they were just talking like you'll hold the ramp long enough for me to go down. I didn't understand what she meant by that. So if there's anything else to do here before I go down this hole, maybe that's what they were talking about going down these holes. If there's anything else to do here, let me know, but I'm about to go down. Not this one, of course, and not that one. I'm just exploring a little bit. How do I get to that white dot? Something carved. I gotta walk all the way around. Okay. Oh, cool. I can read it while walking. Multitasking, baby. Let's go. Master Craftsman. That's exactly the same as... Oh, is it not Master? I think it's got to be Master. Right? Okay, there we go. Curious. Maybe it's not Master Craftsman. Come on. Come on. Can I climb this ladder? Sadly, no. Oh. Oh, we drop a rock in. I want to drop a rock in. Should take 9 seconds to hit the bottom. Doesn't go on forever, of course, but still, I wouldn't want to fall in. Let's see how deep you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, still falling. 7, 8, 9. The loneliest clink echoed back up the shaft. It's a long way down. Alright, ladder going down. You! I can see you! Aaliyah, please desist. I mean, no? I go by the waters. I go by the ways. Isn't that what she says? I forget. Tunnels. Alright. We're going to talk with a buried god as long as humanly possible. Carved scratches? No, I don't care. That's probably stupid. Light around this corner. It's like I know where I'm going. By all the waters.
My head was spinning.
What are you? Is that an eye? And which god is this? I know the buried god. Is it the ground god? Or is it the god with the rock covering up his name? What was that? A flash of light? Faceted glass? eye isn't part of the carving at all. It's behind what was carved. Look deeper. Wonder what's back here. By the water's inscriptions, Aircore. I don't know how the Steel Empire got started, but the robots invented the loop religion to give the humans hope. Yeah. NK told us something like that earlier. And, yeah, super interesting. So we're pretty sure the loop is just rubbish then. Pretty sure. Okay. Oh, quickly. Is not up. Something is not up. Oh, no. No. Oh, yes. I didn't see the end there. In a place that's not up. In mine? In mine is not up? Shoot. That's got to be it though, right? A god then, but which? We need to ask him a question. Again, just as I spoke, look into the eye again. The symbols have changed. We got, I am the buried god. No, I am the vault god. Really? I forgot. That's what he said last time. And I got so excited. I was like, oh, we got to Heaven's Vault. By the goddess. I'm the vault god? What vault? Heaven's Vault? You're Heaven's Vault god? Oh, they're all the Heaven's Vault gods. Maybe. I should ask him things different than I asked last time. Technically, even the old gods are rubbish, as they're likely just the AI connected to the ship systems. Yeah. Not really gods, huh? Heaven's Vault. Which vault? Heaven's Vault. Does it matter if I go fast? If I translate these fast, do I get to ask more? What happened to the people here? Did they come down into the mines to die? To ask you? The 7th? No, what number is that? They asked to leave. You saved them. Oh, that's cool. Where'd they go though? Why doesn't NK know this? Did they go to the Withering Palace? Where'd they go? Elbereth? He sent me to Elbereth. You speak true. You're right. You took him to the Withering Palace? And somehow this thing helped them find their way to the Withering Palace. Wait, does that make sense? The Steel Empire left. Hasn't changed. Right, because I haven't asked him. Ask him something. Ask him something, girl. You don't want to ask him any... You can't think of any questions to ask? What's wrong with you? Alright. Should get back to the surface before Empress NK abandons me. I guess. Wait, are you taking me there automatically? By the waters. Look at the red bar. We're fine. Calm down, Aaliyah. We got several long minutes. Go back to the god. I'll go back. Can I go back? This one is a fractured piece. I also am very upset that he stopped talking to me. The Withering Palace will fall. Oh! This is how they overthrew. I understand. This is how they overthrew the Steel Palace. The Withering Palace again. Okay, let's go talk to the god. We got plenty of time. So the workers left here and went to the Withering Palace. They broke down the walls and released the robots. There are some kind of other marks here, too. The rivers around the Withering Palace, perhaps? Where did they go after the palace, our miners? I'm trying, Jonathan. Onwards to Iox, of course. I don't know, is the god going to let me ask anything?
I was stumbling over my own feet.
We got plenty of time. Look at the red bar. Come on, ask him a question, girl. What are you doing? What are you doing? Can you seriously not think of anything to say? This game hates me sometimes. Maybe we solve some inscriptions and then we'll have more stuff to talk about. Oh, if you have ideas, help me out. Do not lose hope. This was from the Withering Palace, was it? I forget. I thought there'd be more too, Jonathan. The army demands your loyalty. This is all stuff from the Withering Palace. The Palace of Princes will fall. So, okay, this is stuff the miners were writing then. She is busy dying, so she's distracted. Yes, she is, Ericor. And value remains in the coin. And these are unsolved. And yeah, I know that's right. Sorry. I'm guessing it depends on what you've learned. Like maybe if we've gone to different sites, we could have talked more to the god about it. It's possible the game's just bugging out. Because I feel like I got more dialogue the first time. Is there enough time to climb up? So like, can I go back and ask the question that's right here and the buried god will hear me? No, darn it. How brief. Yeah, how did the buried gods interface end up down here? I also don't know. Let's just kneel before it until we die. I die before you, buried god. Take me into your bosom. Yeah, is it supposed to be that they, like the robots, put him down here? Or what? Strange. Well, we're done. No more lines of dialogue with the buried god, sadly. No worries about your tablet not being great with chatting easily. Oh man. Tablets are the worst. This was where the fall of Iox truly began. These people here. And they overran Iox using robots. And the buried god helped them do it. Super cool. I'm learning so much more. My phone, there was like a couple words or some specific words that it was auto-correcting so stupidly. I think it was melodies. I remember melodies was really wrong. And I would talk music, and it'd be like, oh, the melody is in this song, whatever. And it would translate it to a name, capital M, correct it. Sorry, not translate it. Autocorrect it. To melodies with a capital M and an apostrophe before the S. It's like, that's not even a name. Now, Aaliyah, you go now. Okay. Have to go. Oh, did you hear me? Okay, he's just going to take me. So anyway, point of that story was that I turned off autocorrect on my phone. So now it's like totally useless, which is maybe better for me because I have to really focus on what I'm typing in. But yeah, the little buttons without autocorrect are like ridiculous. Okay, was it Elbereth or the Withering Palace? How did the buried god know where to take me? Yeah. Huh. Oh, I know melody could be a name, but it would spell it with an IE on the end. Empress NK? Not about. Yeah. No, I know the name Melody. I know that's the name. Sorry. I was being confusing there. The god saved me. Sent me home. I'd better take a moment to get my bearings, though. I'm dizzy. Man, this blew my mind the first time. Blew my mind. Did I come here through the gate? It's a hopper. A long-distance hopper. I wonder if these things were how the ancients traveled the nebula. So the buried god can take you to a hopper. Maybe it has a line of sight to the mine. Maybe. Yeah, the Nightingale's not here. How am I going to get back to Iox? Need a Rucka. Oh, this is what I wanted to do the first time. I wanted to go get a Rucka. It's a 4,000-year-old AI interface. It probably knows more than you. Probably. The slums below are named after these feet, the god's feet. They're the oldest things here. Original statue must have been huge. I wonder if it's bigger than the statue on my Erzi. Yeah, right? It's got to be a lot bigger, unless those are crazy big feet for like a tiny little person on top.
It hadn't been a happy time. A simple one, at least.
Is NK going to find us down here? Or is it not going to be until we hop? Oh, right. She doesn't find us until we hop her. Or no, maybe the gate communicates with her after the buried god hoppers us to the gate. Either way, she'll find her way back here. And we're not stranded. All right. Let's get a Rucka.
The heart of the gods
and see if there are some artifacts here.
Bar.
And then I'm going to have to call it a day and say goodbye.
Timor had never once set foot inside the upper citadel, or so he liked to claim.
By the turning of the waters, you're back. Yeah, this is the first time coming to Timor, huh? Timor, you should call me El. Wait, he didn't call me Aaliyah. Why would I say that? We've known each other long enough. But Aaliyah, that isn't your name. Aaliyah means exalted. Hi, great one. Maybe he did say Aaliyah Lazar and I missed it. It's a good name. So call me El. You know what El means, Aaliyah? It means moon. I did not know that. You can't be called moon. Might as well call you Rock. I'm going to write that down. El means moon, huh? Are you well? They gave me another robot. That should tell you enough if I'm well or not. Really, Aaliyah? You are a danger to the local economy. Some of us have to work for our assets. Sure. Can we tell him about... I don't think I'm going to settle this one. You're very good house. Very good health. I'm not really understanding the dialogue there, but let's see. You should let me pay for this. We lie. Oh, you'll pay me back one day. El Bereth, Moon of Thieves. Awesome. Aircore. Awesome. Okay, let's sip my drink.
They say rocker is made from river water.
Really?
That
Is
it
it?
burns your throat with the cold of space. But it isn't true.
Okay. I wouldn't have guessed.
Seymour knocks it up out back in an old metal bin.
What do you think it is? Wheat? Whatever crops they grow? Visiting the Catkiss? What does that word mean, Catkiss? Not sure exactly. Usually a word for king or leader. Kisses. Laborers call the people who hire them Micus.
Liked me.
He liked me, creepy old man. Well, maybe we can get some artifacts out of him. One another? Hit me. Got nowhere to be. Yeah, we got nowhere to be. We got nowhere we can be. Know anything about my parents? If anyone would know, you would. Aaliyah, the first I heard of you was when I asked the orphanage for grape pickers. I've heard this. I'm not going to bother reading it. Y'all can read it if you want. I do like it, though. I love her backstory. It is quite meaningful to me. Yeah. Oroi and I both. Quite meaningful to me. I don't, like, it's kind of personal, but I guess I can tell my favorite people that I am a licensed foster parent. So I've had some kids live with us that are not permanent children, but they're still like my children. I cried all the way back. Sure you did. So yeah, sometimes you guys will hear me maybe on some of my videos, talk about some kids, and then you never hear anything about those kids anymore. But anyways, let's see. You don't cry as much these days, do you? Not so much. Timor gets great pickers. Excellent. I was so happy when Mayari found me. This is very different than my first playthrough. Glad that worked out. Wait. That was you? You brought Mayari here? Do you know Professor Mayari? I do not know her. But I was at the orphanage when she was. She was, I don't know, inspecting. She happened to ask if any of the children were remarkable, so I pointed you out. Wait. It was just because you have a crush on me? That's why she thinks I'm the reincarnation of her dead daughter? Unbelievable. What was she doing on Elbereth anyway? There's a real drink called Rucka. Yes, because I looked up the pronunciation of that, and it was Rucka. No, I knew the pronunciation because she says it in the game. You're right. Okay. One day I'll ask her about it. I don't know what would have happened to me if she hadn't come. Probably still be working here. Probably. You gonna give me an artifact or what? So is the cleaning job. I've cleaned up a little, certainly. It's amazing what you can find out there. Picking through dead people's jewelry. I also choose to believe that he didn't. Yeah. I'm being just disgusting, I know. I heard something out there about a darkness. Oh, I should have complimented his Rucka. Oh well. Something that would fall across the whole nebula. Oh, yes? Hear that in the war rooms of Iox. Heard it from a robot on a ruined moon. I'll just say anything to get an artifact out of you, huh? Your life is so romantic, Aaliyah. Yeah, I know he doesn't. I know. That's just disgusting. He doesn't have a crush on me. Just disgusting. Could you translate the name Cabenya? Heard it out on Maersi. Cabenya. Sounds like Alberethian well enough. Suggests a person. Okay. Key is a person. Enya is freedom and life. Mother? Sounds way better than magician. Oh, he does have an artifact. Excellent. Aaliyah and Mayari desperately wanted each other's respect, but can never get along well enough to get it. Hence their permanently strained relationship. That makes sense. They're just too different. Probably because she's not actually Mayari's daughter. Would be my first guess. And also, like, the way Mayari must have treated Aaliyah gotta be weird, right? Guide. Wait, I don't even remember. Oh yeah, I do remember guide. Another word for that was point. That's right. Okay, so then we got the land over shiny. This is like metal, kind of. I forget what this symbol itself means. I know I got metal up here, but like, what does this specific one mean? And it's a telescope, so it's a machine, I guess. Or is it a key? I don't know. Technology is what that symbol means, right? Some sort of tech, some sort of things that humans make. I don't know. Okay, this is helpful though. This music tells me that it's helpful. And that's the dig site, so we don't need Yahtzee. So where'd you get it? What do I owe you? I'll be nice to him. Nothing. I know. I wouldn't have asked if I didn't know the answer. Okie dokie. That's probably all I care about, right? I got an artifact out of him. We're good. All right. Thanks for not being too creepy today, Timor. Be seeing you. Don't be a stranger. He just thought we were an extraordinary child. I know he doesn't have a crush. I know it.
Ugh. Elberethian, there you are. My ethical core has been most concerned, Alia Elazra. Enke, did the god tell you where it sent me? God? Elberethian rat? I have not been in touch with any gods. I was told where to go by the Elbereth gate. Huh. The gate told you where to find me, huh? Do you speak ancient? Can you help me with all these words? Yes, its core observed your arrival, of course. The gate believes that you belong to me, Aaliyah. These old machines are obsessed with property and ownership. Okay, you're telling me the gate can think, huh? It has a core. Dang it, I ask the same things every time. As do you and I have not dissuaded the gate from its hypothesis, Popper. It seems a useful state of affairs, a happy misunderstanding. I am content you are intact. I was not looking forward to finding myself another willing human. Perhaps we should return to the ship now. I want to... Yeah, I think go to Tappy. Not just yet. Well, I hate it here. I will return to the ship and await you there. Yeah. Alright, real quick, Tappy and Oroi, and then we'll go back to the ship. But like super fast. We'll speedrun this bad boy. Anyone have any speedrunning tips for me?
Set Boyaki Refar.
Ifarali? Do we have any more words for it?
Set Ifarali. Set Boyaki Katavar.
Bo-Catalidi Ifarali? Bo-Catalidi Ifarali.
Enang. Ifar Boyaki Ifarali.
Is that good? Inang means... Ooh, it is good. Where do we go? Unexpected. Bo-Catalidi Ifarala. I feel like that's what Heaven's Vault told me. We made it to the ancient aquifer. What? Is this Heaven's Vault? Looks like Maersi.
I found myself at the feet of a goddess, surrounded by trees on all sides.
Interesting. It's too quiet. No pigs. Different forest then. Hello? Is this Heaven's Vault? I already asked that. There's nothing here. Even if this isn't Maersi. I know you, goddess. All alone in an empty forest. Just like me. Can a goddess exist without people? NK was here, she'd be telling me how stupid I was being. Yeah, I probably shouldn't say words I don't know. Why not simply kneel, pitiful creature? She's better than Six was, at least. And the goddess is looking at something over this way. Alright, this is a good place to end it, I think. We'll pick up here, exploring the ancient aquifer without a robot to help. Surely NK is gonna find us here, right? The gate will tell us where we were. Yeah, there we go. Aaliyah, there you are, Aaliyah. Ah, glad you could make it, NK. Once again, the Elbereth gate informed me of your position. Have you found the vault? Maybe. Found a hatch. Can't open it. Let's see if there are any inscriptions. Here along the side. Place highlight hopper. Wow. That's so cool that the spoken language is kind of like the same thing. It has these short little syllables that all fit together. Masters, probably.
Masters of the waters that waits below. A lot of glyphs, but I'm confident it says master. Keep going, yeah. The master of the waters waits below. Huh. A master, huh? The master of the waters. We got it open last time, but we couldn't go down there? Open it up, NK. Maybe she'll be a little more motivated to help us than Six was? You think I would go digging around in the dirt like some drone? Seriously? Why is there a hatch in the middle of the forest? Because there's something underground, Aaliyah Lazra. Oh yeah, we have to turn the water on to get it going. Okay, but next time. I'll do that next time. This was a delightful 4-hour stream again, and we are getting close. Maybe I'll just go to Heaven's Vault soon enough. I think actually I might have to. I don't know if the game will let me just put off going to Heaven's Vault forever. Maybe it will though. You just have to turn the water on and then leave, and then don't come back until you're ready to go to Heaven's Vault. I don't know. Let me know if you guys want me to dink around elsewhere, or if I should take the Ancient Aquifer straight to Heaven's Vault. If I can. Maybe it won't let me. I don't know. I'm curious about getting that history of Lost Futures again, because that was the highlight of my first playthrough. But thanks so much for joining me. I really appreciate all the comments. Really appreciate... yeah, just don't turn the water on and we'll be fine. Okay, Jonathan, cool. Yeah, again, I appreciate the comments. And I hope you guys are enjoying yourself. And is it kind of weird that she flew the Nightingale to us so fast? She came from the mine to the Elbereth, and then she came from Elbereth to Ancient Aquifer. She's very fast. Well, anyway, thank you so much. Y'all take care. And see you guys next time. I might stream tomorrow. I think I have time. I don't know if I can do another 4-hour session though. But if not, you can catch the VOD. And yeah. Anyways, regardless. So long. See ya. And take care. And adios. And I'll type bye for good measure. Alright. Oh wait, that was my other account. Oh well, whatever. There's been plenty of time for you guys to say your goodbyes, so now I'll turn off the stream. See ya.